Hello there, hello there, hello there, everybody. A happy hour for the first time ever.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I am Kevin Logan, a certified freak, 3 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. My office hours are 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please book in advance to guarantee an appointment. And joining me, as ever, freshly back from her Dutch sojourn,
Yeah.
Dr. Christy Winters.
Hello. Yes, and hello from my living room again. So I hope that my sound is okay. If people in the chat complain about my sound, I can't see it because I'm on my phone, so I can only see our hangout.
Yeah, no,
Although
fuck
I
them
can
peeps.
probably I can probably multitask on my phone. I just didn't bother before because it was usually migraines. This is only just a mild headache. So I'm not about to puke or anything.
Yeah, Christy's now doing stuff live or something. I don't know. She's just
Oh
riffing.
no,
Whatever.
wait, I can't watch your channel because I can't. Can I mute you and talk to you at the same time? Oh, this is so confusing. I don't know.
What the
I don't
fuck
think
are
I
you
can see the
talking
chat.
about? What are you talking about?
Okay, so on my phone, I can minimize our discussion and go on Twitch. So I can see you on Twitch. I can see radicalized by basic decency. Yeah. Oh, there's the chat on the side. Yeah, I can see it. Hi, Christy says, say
Kill
hello,
me.
Captain.
Fucking kill me.
Kevin, say hello to Christy for me. Aw. Okay,
End
yeah, I
me.
can see the chat
End me
now.
immediately.
Yay, sound is perfect. Thank you. Yeah, this is great. I can talk to you and I can talk to them.
Massive cock.
Yes, that's one of my favorite things. These
Yeah!
are a few of my favorite things. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, that headache's really fucking killing your eye. As you break out into fucking that
I
sound
told
of
you it was only a
music.
mild headache. I told you it was only, okay, so the situation in my, where I record now is that I'm sitting on like a wooden fold-out chair that I have a pillow sat on. It's one of the least comfortable things to sit on, but it's still an
So
improvement
you're a
over
pillow
sitting.
princess.
Yeah, this no, sometimes. But it's way more comfortable than sitting cross-legged for 2.5 hours straight. So it is a step up, but I just with my like I don't want to look at a big screen and be
So
uncomfortable.
you're a
So
pillow princess with her legs open. Yeah, it's fine. Absolutely. Yeah. Good. Absolutely lovely stuff. Yeah.
So what do we got for the peoples tonight, Kev?
Yeah. Well, firstly, I can't mention the sound of music without mentioning that a to year and year and year doesn't work. That's not a rhyme.
Yeah, I
That doesn't
this
work.
is something
No.
it's bothered you for years.
It's annoyed me enormously. In what is otherwise a marginally entertaining film, it's very irritating. I'm okay with the defeating Nazis bit. I'm fine with that.
I
But
agree.
the weird singing and some of the kids are annoying little cunts as well. They just are.
The little blonde boy.
They're all
I'm
little
thinking,
blonde boys, aren't they?
yes,
From what I
that's all.
recall. Ironically, perfect Nazi family, really, when you think about
Yeah,
it.
very Aryan.
Yeah. Albeit it's odd that he's a naval captain in Switzerland.
Yeah, how does that work? No, he's in Austria,
Presumably,
isn't he?
well, yeah, it goes into Switzerland. Sorry, yeah, in
Yeah.
Austria. Presumably, it's because of Austro-Hungarian Empire or something, which
Oh,
did have
yeah,
a
that probably,
coastline.
yeah,
So.
that makes way more sense than Austria having a
Yeah,
navy.
Austria. Yeah, it's a bit. It's redundant.
Yeah.
I suppose they've got rivers. You gotta have a river craft. I
Mm.
suppose.
Isn't that just a coast guard?
It's not even that. They don't have a
But you don't have a
coast.
coast,
Yeah.
so it must be a river
It's just,
guard.
yeah, you just river police. Rubbish.
You just water police.
Yeah, exactly. Making sure kraut aren't, kraut? Or even trout aren't, so I've got
Yes.
Germans on the brain. Trout aren't doing any wire fraud or something. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know how
make
it
sure
works.
that or counterfeiting
Kind of
currencies.
bridge.
Okay.
So just be
You've had a
prepared for that.
really
So just be
You've had a
prepared for that.
really good, at least with us, you've had a really good streak of stable internet. So maybe it's just your turn in the barrel.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with the connection wire. Maybe I need a new wire or something.
No, sometimes it's, I don't know if it's traffic or whatever. At least with me, like it just seems to like conk out for a bit, and then I give it 2 or 3 minutes, and then it comes back.
Well, that's it's bizarre. Because okay, so for months and months I haven't had really any problems at all,
Yeah, I've
right?
noticed.
And then yesterday I was doing a stream with No Justice. So it's basically when I'm with white women. That's the problem,
Oh,
clearly.
we're the problem.
Yeah, clearly.
Too much whiteness in one room.
Well, exactly. And it kept kind of dropping out and coming back in for like it was about a minute in total, and it dropped out like 4 times, and then
Oh,
was absolutely fine again. But fine, completely fine before and completely fine after. And then
Well,
that's
that's some
just
bullshit.
happened, but it only dropped out once. So I genuinely don't know what maybe it's just the local internet. It's clearly the cat-sized rats. Which actually, do you even know about the cat-sized rats?
No.
Oh, okay. So in Birmingham, there's been a bin strike for like months and months now, right?
Oh wait, yeah. We talked about this was weeks ago.
Weeks and weeks. Yeah, well, it's been going on since like February or something, and it's probably not going to be sorted until next year, probably now, because they're
Oh
not even
God.
talking. That's how bad it is. Anyway,
Oh.
so yeah, and so the I mean the rat population has exploded, and literally one of the kind of big things at the start was this rat catcher guy who was interviewed in the local paper, who said that he caught a rat that was the size of a cat. So a cat-sized rat is now just like the mascot of the city. A guy even turned up to the council chamber dressed as a rat to ask a question. There's been people going to the town pretending to be the Pied Piper and shit. Like it's a meme now. Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are people like reducing their like
No.
avoiding
Well, no.
packaging?
What the council have done now is they've hired in enough scab labour that they can collect from each area about once a month. So that's just about enough to keep on top of the problem. But
Oh
there's
my
still just
God.
everywhere you go, there are kind of little piles of like, oh, there's some bins over there that haven't been collected in like a fortnight. Just everywhere you go. Oh, it's fucking awful. And we're having to pay massively expanded council tax as well on top of it all for the nothing we
service.
receive in return.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Don't you love modernity? It's wonderful.
Uh,
Anyway, yeah, so
this
it's
sounds
clearly
like a
the
really
cat.
complicated problem. Is way beyond the scope of
Yeah,
our show.
the cat-sized rats have clearly gnawed through the internet cables. Was the joke I was
That
doing?
must be it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, talking of rats.
Oh, is that your segue?
Yeah, it's not a very good segue, but it'll do. Should we have a musical accompaniment?
Is this gonna be Flogina?
It is.
Oh God. What's he bitching about now?
What's sorry?
What's he bitching about now?
I have no idea. It's a relatively new video, and I thought that might be fun. It's called GTA 6.
Whoa. Pause.
I don't know who this
What?
guy is.
What is this?
That's what he does. I think now he just hires people who can rap
Yeah.
to be on his records. That's it now. And then he comes in. But the problem is, it means that part of his song is listenable. But then when he
Right.
comes in, it just draws even more focus to the fact he can't rap. That's the
Yes.
problem.
Yes. This is why people put, like, when they have Eminem on a feature, they put him last. Because
Yeah.
nobody wants to go after him.
Yeah, you
'Cause
don't
he's
put
gonna
them
do
front
some
and
shit
centre.
That's going to,
Yeah.
like, you're not going to want to follow that, so...
Yeah, like this is going to be a shit sandwich, and you're the turd. Do you know what I mean?
All right, so who's featured on this?
You what? Sorry.
Who's featured on this? Who's doing the...
this-
What is that?
Well, I don't know who the
Yeah.
person is, but there are three other people. One's called Shocker Hustlemane,
Okay.
one's called Stitches, and one's called Bez Believe.
Oh, God. Oh, this is so cringe.
And they're
Okay,
all
okay.
white people who act like black people. Wiggers
fucking
with
worst.
attitude, if you will.
Fellows with attitude. Wiggers with... Oh, did you say wigger?
I did say
Wigger.
wigger. Oh, yeah,
I
of
didn't
course.
say hard
I
R,
didn't say
wigger.
no. Yeah, wigger with a soft A, please. I'm sensitive to you, white folk. See, that's a good bar. I've got a,
Well,
a
again, this
boot
is
full of
why-
sticks. I'll turn this shit into GTA 6. That's a bar. Yeah. This person can rap and can clearly write. So we'll wait and see
Yeah.
what Forgiato Blow comes up with.
And I haven't heard a Biden insult yet or an Obama one, so I kind of wonder what he's going to do for content these days.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But is there cocaine in the White House anymore? Do we know? Have we had updates on that?
No, now there is whatever. What does Trump have? something about like
Diet
not
Coke
vascular,
buttons in the White House.
venal failure or something. His veins are failing, and his legs
No,
are
it's some sort of
swelling.
vascular problem, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever drug treats that, that's what you find in the White House these days. He used to party with Joe Biden with cocaine, but
He's
these
got
days it's all,
varicose veins in the White House.
it's all old man prescriptions.
Yeah. He's got inflamed prostate in the White House.
Extra dealer, I've been dealing with sobriety. Blood on my knuckles, I just killed the man. Forgive me, Lord, they forced my hand. Money, power, respect, hello, new levels, new devils. I'm fighting sobriety and it's so hard. Sweat coming out of my pores from withdrawal. The product that I'm selling, I can get life. I'm cool with you niggas, but I'm all white. Put that beat
What?
on your head.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't say that's not your word.
He went there. Well, to be fair, he's painted himself enough that I think that counts as mixed race.
No,
I think the tattoos mean he's partly black, right?
no,
Because his face is partly black.
no,
No. Okay.
no. There's no clause when you get the N card handed to you by the community. No. Nobody handed him a card.
Did the Council of Black People not get together and hand him the end pass?
No, I'm pretty sure he's not on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
Life, you ever seen a Rolls Royce on a turnpike? Chopper hit you like a helicopter. You a bitch. Brother said 25 years. There be a snake. Tattoos on my face. This is real as it gets. This ain't no 6'9", boy. This GTA 6. Fresh kicks,
Can you
fresh
pause
fit,
it?
horsepower in the
All right, so these guys I can actually rhyme, and they've got some kind of like flow to them. But one of them, when he raps, his growl makes my throat hurt.
Yeah,
And
no,
the
it's
other
that's the kind of voice that only 20 a day can give you. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one is so over auto-tuned. I think that I'm listening to an AI voice.
Possibly. I don't know which one's which though. I can't tell you whether it's Shocker, Hustle, Main Stitches, or Bez Believe. I have
Oh my
no
God,
idea
what-
who any of these people are.
What's going to be the first breakout AI rapper?
Uh,
And will we be able to tell it from a human with too much auto-tune on it?
yeah, exactly. How would you tell? Maybe it's
mean,
already happened and you just don't know.
It's 10 Drunk Cigarettes is an AI band.
Who?
10 Drunk Cigarettes?
The fuck is? I've never. No, I
One
don't.
new vape, 2 lines of coke, 3 drinks from the bar, 4 more lines of coke, 5 guys fries, 6 hits of my blunt.
I
7
don't,
more
Christy.
lines
I
of
don't.
coke.
I don't listen to your white people stuff. I don't know what this is.
You gotta find. Okay, we have to listen to 10 Drunk Cigarettes
I
after.
really don't.
We really do.
white boy powered up. I just took another sniff. Drop a hit, flip a brick. Got a trunk full of sticks. I'll turn this bitch into GTA 6. Vice City legend, I'm a menace to society. Ex-drug dealer, I've been dealing with sobriety. Blood on my knuckles, I just killed the man. Forgive me, Lord, they forced my hand.
Vice City legend, blood red, double R. Diamonds in my chain, these $1 million scars. Babylon the dead.
That doesn't rhyme straight away. The very first bar doesn't rhyme.
It only took them like 12 bars to lose rhyme
All of that.
ability.
That sounded fine. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not the best rap song ever, but like, it's fine. That first bit, a competent piece of music. And then as soon as he comes in, the first
Garbage.
fucking rhyme is rubbish and doesn't work.
Garbage. Yep.
Fuck me, mate. This is embarrassing. Why do you do this? Like, you can just be a producer. You could have these
Yeah.
people just do their, and you could be the producer guy. Why put yourself in
I don't
front of
actually
this?
think even like. Well, he doesn't. Not like a producer in that he creates the music, but he could like take their audio and put it on top of some music producer.
Yeah, I get it. But you know what I mean? Like, you could be just in the background, like,
Well,
as
yeah.
the face of the... no, maybe
So
not.
wait a minute. Has Flogina? He's just opened his mouth, right? This is his first.
Yeah, this is the first bar he's spat and it doesn't rhyme. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's why the quality went down immediately.
Yeah, straight away. Rubbish.
Yeah.
Sniffing pink cocaine. White boy, proud boy, ice, roll line. Started with a skill.
He rhymed cocaine with Rolex. We're going back for that one. That's a special one.
Also, he admitted he's a white supremacist,
Well, of course he is.
but I guess we knew that already.
Yeah.
Double R. Diamonds in my chain, these $1 million scars. Babylon the dead, started sniffing pink cocaine. White boy, proud boy, ice, roll line. Started with a
Roll lane is how you rhyme it with cocaine.
Amazing.
That's awful.
That's atrocious. Like,
Really?
why? Look, if you want to do a line with cocaine, do a bar with cocaine as the first rhyme. There are so many things you could rhyme it with. I'm cooking on
sweet
gas like
rain.
propane.
Yeah, propane,
Straight away,
coming
instantly,
down hard
off the
like
top
hard
of my
rain.
dome, and I'm the whitest cunt you've ever met in your life. I came up with a better line for him than this actually produced song, which clearly he's paid some money to hire out these cars that he doesn't own to, like,
Oh,
you know,
100%.
for the video. Yeah.
100%.
The scale in a digital dream. It's the Blow Man, Snowman, a Pyrex King. This ain't no video game, boy, this real life. Grand Theft Auto trader, I got my strike. Got twin hoes, twin Lambos, they both freaks. White snow, bitch, I be melting Miami heat. Forgiato's rolling, stripper poles glowing. Hermes bag, shawty keep the pole in.
Okay, that one did rhyme. I don't know what the fuck he said, but it did
Yeah,
at least
but
sound the
it's
same at the end of each line.
Yeah. He's getting some rhymes down now, but they're pretty basic bars.
Yeah. I'm not fat, this is Rogaine. Yeah, that works as well.
Also, there's very little in the way of concept, like an overall concept for the bars. I guess
No,
they kind of
yeah.
keep coming back to GTA and road. I don't know, but what does pink cocaine have to do? Like, there's no conceptual hook that brings everything together. It's just words that rhyme put in order, which is a step up for Flogina, if we're honest. But he's not kind of reaching up in that kind of top tier rapper who is a real lyricist,
Yeah. What does it say on his fucking fingers? Suck?
MSTK or what? No, that's wait, that's a TV show. What's MS?
Yeah,
MSTK 3000
He's a massive fan, yeah.
or MST3. What was it? No, yeah, Mystery Science Theater. MST3K. That would be it.
Yes, okay. We'll continue.
Horsepower in the west, white boy powered up. I just took another sniff, drop a hit, flip a brick, got a trunk full of sticks. I'll turn this bitch into GTA 6.
Wait, pause it. It's not enough to just make words rhyme.
No.
I got a trunk full of sticks?
Well, that means guns, yeah. Sticks,
Does?
sticks is a perfectly appropriate phrase, yeah. That's what I mean. I praised that earlier. It is a bar.
okay.
I've got a trunk full of sticks. I'll turn this bitch into GTA 6. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Also, I have to say, I have to deduct points for the fact that they just keep repeating the same lines.
Yeah, it's not quite cocaine in the White House, cocaine in the White House, cocaine in the White, but it's up there. We know that repetition is a weakness of the Flogina. Yes.
Yeah, he tends to come up with like 4 lines and then use them repeatedly. He turns 4 lines into 24.
Yeah, exactly. Turns it into an entire song. Yeah.
Extra dealer, I've been dealing with sobriety. Blood on my knuckles, I just killed the man. Forgive me, Lord, they forced my hand.
Overcame so much pain, it's a goddamn shame. Taking risks with my life, playing rockstar games. Jacked up, lifted truck, hogging up the whole lane. I need a sponsorship with Cheetos. I spit hot flame with the eye of the tiger and the soul of a lion. MAGA rappers made
It's a bit stilted.
He's still better than Flogina.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And someone like I need a deal with Cheetos because I spit hot flames. That's a solid line. But
yeah, that's a good flip. Like, that's a punchline.
yeah, exactly.
There's
Yeah, that's a proper pun. It works. But like it's sort of like he's forcing it out. There isn't a flow so much as there is a hydraulic
Attack.
action happening here, which isn't. It's not
like
the same
a
thing.
drunk's talking too loudly in your face. You're like, yeah, mate, I can hear you.
Yeah.
millions screaming, fuck Joe Biden. Independently exposed.
Oh, hang on. Oh, we missed. There was a politics one.
Oh yeah, we had to.
I heard a
we
Joe
had to stick
Biden
in-
mention. Okay.
Yeah,
Of a lion.
they had to throw a little bone to their his base, I guess.
I need a sponsorship with Cheetos. I spit hot flame with the eye of the tiger and the soul of a lion. MAGA rappers made millions screaming, fuck Joe Biden.
So literally, it's just fuck Joe
MAGA
Biden.
Rappers make millions. No.
Well, firstly, you don't. Obviously. This video. I'll just say this. This video got 4,000 views on YouTube. You're not making millions.
How long has it been out?
Since the 19th of June. So over a month now.
And he's got 4,000 views.
Yeah. out of 4,000 views. Which, like, again, I'm not dissing. Like, I don't get 4,000 views on my videos. I'm also not making millions. That's fine, right?
No, but you don't have that production quality.
No, also, I'm not outlaying the kind of money to hire, like, fucking LED strip, fucking stretch limos or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, there's no, like, he didn't work in the fuck Joe Biden. It was just, we make millions. Fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can just say fuck Joe Biden. That's fine if you want to, but it doesn't belong anywhere. It's not. You haven't worked any of this in. It's just placed there. Rubbish. It's just rubbish.
Obviously, like, you need to work in a fuck Joe Biden somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sticking here.
Yeah. I'll come out fighting. I ain't hiding, and I just want to say fuck Joe Biden. Boom.
Did you just make that up?
I just straight away. Again,
better.
you'd have to have something that would lead into that, but that works. Whereas he's just gone, fuck Joe Biden. Rubbish. He's rubbish.
Independently exposed Epstein's Island. Illuminati can't stop me, but they just keep trying. Put that pack in your face.
Oh, this is rubbish. You went from like poor flow to no flow now.
Yeah.
Just staccato rubbish.
Yep.
What you gonna do with it? I'll show you how to move 200 pounds in 2 minutes. Stay with the stick, busting plays in the sticks. Fuck around, I turn this bitch into GTA 6. Fresh kicks, fresh fit, horsepower in the west. White boy powered up, I just took another snap. Drop a hit, flip a break, got a trunk full of sticks. I'll turn this bitch into GTA 6. Vice City legend, I'm a menace.
I think you came up with the GTA 6 line first. I think they came up with the kind of hook, and then we'll just put some lines to it, be fine. But we've got this one line that's really good, and we'll just repeat that 20 fucking
like 10
times.
Yeah, exactly.
Extra dealer, I've been dealing with sobriety. Blood on my knuckles, I just killed the man. Forgive me, Lord, they forced my hand.
All my people get as wild as it gets. They been flyed in the jet, put that fire to your neck now. Backflipper, but my life is a mess, so I ride cashing checks, breaking blue collar sweats now.
Everybody wanna see me fall quick.
Wanna see me crash out with the blade or the pistol?
I think we found the auto-tuned one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not as bad as the first guy, but
No.
yeah. And he hasn't. This is his first appearance, right? I don't recognize his voice.
I think so. And also, like, he's wearing a MAGA hat, and he's got that beard. Check
Yeah,
this
so
man's
normally-
hard drive.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because Flogina is in the middle, which is not the usual place. Like, if you're the artist hosting the song, you usually like show up
Well, like I
first,
said,
or you show up last,
He's the
or you
turd.
show up a couple times.
He's the shit in the turd sandwich.
You're right. He was. You called it.
Yeah.
100%.
Then this is the type I regret. I done lost my whole friends, but I really still miss y'all.
I like the fact that he's managing to rhyme in a kind of hillbilly accent. I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
I've seen that before.
Yeah, that kind of. He sounds like a banjo.
He does, yeah. Hick-hop, if you will. Sorry, I take that back. No, that's not acceptable. That's classism.
No,
we're not
it's
having
so,
that.
like, honestly,
having it.
I don't know that. Have you heard that before? Or did you just make that up?
I did, Christy. My head is a swirling vortex of puns at all times.
Hick-hop is fucking. It's like
That's
for white
all I've
people
got.
who want to do rap music.
That's
like
basically
that.
Flo China's entire bit.
Yeah, it's hip hop. Yeah, 100%. Coined
God.
now, TM, copyright Kevin Logan. All of these white boys, fucking hip-hop.
Oh no! Like Frankenstein, I will live to regret the monster I have created, and it will kill me.
We need to do a hip-hop feature of the week.
Would Kid Rock be Hick-hop? A little bit. Although he's
yeah.
fake Hick-hop, because like he's a rich boy from fucking Detroit. Mm-hmm. There are parts of Canada further south than Detroit. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Tom McDonald, he's hip-hop.
Yeah, Tom McDonald's Hick-hop, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the gates of hell with a chain up in my hand tied to a square body on fire. Making plays, skill that I learned to stay alive. Hopping jets out in Cali like it's GTA 5. Slick on the run like my name was Rick Grimes. Got me walking like a zombie, I just cut my fifth dime. Been balling all day on the grind, now it's time to go home. Kick my feet up and bust my bitch down. Boys rapping on the mic about some shit they never did. Talking gang, talking yay, either way it's all fear. Better purge would've happened if Kamala got picked. I'd have killed about 150 rappers in this beer.
I don't think I've ever heard the word fibs in a rap song before. Like, it works. It kind of did, and fibs kind of rhyme. That's fine. So I've been listening
Normally,
to country
here's the weird thing
rap.
is you normally put like the best rapper at the end of a song.
No. Because people have switched off by then. Usually. Not with us, obviously.
No, you wait for because you're waiting for the artist you want to hear, and they come in at the end.
Yeah. So, apparently I didn't invent it. It's already a thing. So I've been listening to country rap / Hick-hop from 3 years ago. Apparently it was already a thing. Well, I mean, I was original as far as I was aware, but it already exists.
It.
Yeah, I reinvented the wheel. And it isn't as important as the wheel, Hick-hop. Yeah.
Bilderberg asks, can you imagine bluegrass with NWA lyrics? Funnily enough.
Oh, well, there's umpire. Hang on. Oh, God.
Kevin got all kind of like distracted earlier this evening, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't. The reason I started the stream at like 2 minutes to the hour is because how do you spell umpire? Well, presumably 2 O's, Kev.
No, it was fellas with attitude, right?
What? Oh, I don't fucking know. Oompa Loompa? What? Umpire. I don't know. It was yeah. Oktoberfest. Here we go.
Attitude. And then we have to listen to 10 Drunk Cigarettes.
Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
My show too.
Okay.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Straight outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called Fellas with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you mess with me. The police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out. For the punk motherfucker showing out. People start to mumble. They wanna rumble, mix them and cook them in a pot like
gumbo.
Going off on a motherfucker like that. With a gat that's pointed at your ass. Give it up smooth. Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack move. Here's a murder rap to keep you dancing. With a crime record like Charles Manson.
Hang on. I missed that when I first watched it. The Charles Manson. Hang on.
Oh, you did good. Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
So give it up smooth. Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack move. Here's a murder rap to keep you dancing. With a crime record like Charles Manson.
I didn't see that earlier. Fucking hell. Oh, Lederhosen Manson. Oh, gee. Fuck me.
And dirndls. Don't forget the dirndls.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck it's called. German shite. I don't know. Oh, they found a mass murderer they did want to take.
AK-47 is the tool. Don't make me act like a crazy little fool. Me and you can go toe to toe, no maybe. I'm knocking fellas out the box daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Until them dumb motherfuckers see clearly that I'm down with the capital CPT. Boy, you can't fuck with me. So when I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck. Cause Ice Cube is crazy as I leave, believe I'm stuck. But when I come back, boy, I'm coming straight out of Compton.
Jesus Christ. That was dope. Oh.
Perfect.
Anyway, what did you want to listen to?
10 Drunk Cigarettes.
10
10 drunk
cigarettes.
It's going to be a Barbie pink background with words,
Yeah,
probably.
10 drunk cigarettes, I think. Yeah. Girly.
That's the one. Yep.
Okay.
Sing along to the chorus, Kevin.
Girls don't need men, Barbie don't need Ken.
Barbie don't need Ken.
Us girls are doing fine on our own. So if you're a man, leave us alone. Getting girls rich, yes, that's a part of my plan. And I can name 10 things us girls need before we ever need a man.
This is such a good lead-in, bizarrely, into the thing we're going to watch. Oh, God. Okay.
1 new vape, 2 lines of coke, 3 drinks from the bar, 4 more lines of coke, 5 fast fries, 6 hits of my blunt, 7 more lines of
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of coke.
9 BB belts, and 10 drunk cigarettes. Seriously, I don't need anything from a man. Actually, maybe give me some money. I don't need money from a man, I got my own, but I want money from a man.
The second verse isn't as good as the first.
Yeah.
Getting girls rich, yes, that's a part of my plan. And I can name 10 things this girl.
So you know the words now, Kevin. Sing along.
Okay.
Man.
1 new vape, 2 lines of coke, 3 drinks from the bar, 4 lines of coke, 5 guys fries, 6 hits of my blunt, 7 lines of coke, 8 pairs of shoes, 9 baby belts. What the fuck is a baby belt?
BB belts, I think. I don't know. That glad I didn't
Baby
get
belt is
some.
a type of cheese.
No, fuck baby belts.
True. Does it go on? Yeah, it does. Okay.
No, that's the end of it.
Well, no,
It's
apparently
only
not.
one- It's much more efficient than a Flogina song.
Actually, maybe give me some money. I don't need money from a
It just
man, I got
repeats
my
that,
own.
yeah.
Oh,
you
does
don't
it?
have to do
Oh,
the rest.
okay.
The best
Oh,
part is
right.
the chorus. The chorus is the most hilarious part.
Okay. Well, on that point of lazily produced nonsense that's about women and men and that,
Yeah.
what a segue. We bring to you an old friend of the channel.
It's not shoe on head, is it?
Of course, yeah. Who do you think it is?
Oh, fucking hell. We're gonna have a woman's loneliness epidemic now.
No, it's called the male loser epidemic.
Alright, if this is just her yelling at screenshots of tweets or Reddit comments, I'm gonna declare her content officially no longer even the poorest enough quality to be bothered to be commented.
Oh. So you're going to ignore the voice of a woman? How very feminist.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the voice of an anti-feminist woman, 100%. No, it's more the fact that like I said, she's got a very low expectation for me when it comes to content quality. But if all she does is yell at comments, okay. But let's see how it goes.
Well, hang on. I want to scroll ahead and see if that's what she
Let's
does.
see how she coddles her male audience that's desperate need for like being told that they're the real victims.
Yes, let's listen to Pat on Head.
Hello again, friends. Sorry I've been gone for quite a bit. Hopefully nothing too crazy happened. I feel like every time I take a break, like, a war breaks out or something, but thankfully that did not happen.
Yeah, it's all about you. Wow, that was fucking shit.
See, this is why I bring her on, Christy, because it's funny to hear you get really catty. It's very amusing to me. Thank you, Marcel Paul, for resubscribing. I'd make fun of the lyrics.
War is funny.
I would make fun of the lyrics, but all English sounds the same to me. That is not okay. That is racist. That is racist, Marcel. But if you want to give me money, if specifically men want to give me money, I don't need money from a man. I want money from a man. 10
Yeah,
lines
exactly.
of coke, 8
I
baby
got my own,
bells.
but I want money from a man. Yeah, that second verse is pretty shit. But it's an AI, you know.
Yeah.
It was early AI.
Yeah.
But the chorus fucking rocks.
But if women want to give me money, you can as well.
sniff
And if non-binary people want to give me money, that's also acceptable. I will accept money
Yes.
from any and all genders, be they neo or
Ladies,
otherwise.
gentlemen, and NBs.
Yeah. Exactly. There's pay pigs, pay pigettes, and pay piglings.
Hey, piglings.
It's
That's
a
cute.
non-binary thing. Well,
That's
I
cute.
came up with a good one. It was chaps, chapettes, and chaplings.
Oh, that's also good.
That is good, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, thanks. Oh God,
Stop it.
you people are nothing
some
if
help.
not delightfully baitable. Thank you, Lord Fruitus, for gifting a sub to Sean again, and thank you, Moranaka, for 27 months. There's a lot of months.
Choo choo.
And also, we're now on a hype train. Well, actually, we're not on a hype train. We're on a treasure train. What the fuck is that? Unlock a limited time 35% off gift subs at level 5 during this train.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we
we're
had
not.
this before.
Yeah, we're not getting to level 5, and that's
They basically
fine.
want you to pay to get to a level, so you can pay to get a disc. They want you to pay for the discount that they're gonna give you at level 5.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, a bigger channels probably get to level 5 all the time, right? But that they probably don't get the thing. I don't know. Anyway, if you want to get me to level 5, that would be mental.
Stiff of poop.
But thank you. Anyway, thank you, Bilderberg, for gifting a sub to Fogel. Much love to you both. If we get to the next
Aw.
level, you know what I'll do? Something that is acceptable to Christie's professional...
Oh, I'm not teaching anymore.
Oh, so can I do the bot line then?
Go ahead and do your butt line.
I'll finger a
But
dead
just not to a
fascist.
corpse.
What do you mean not to a corpse? Hang on, Christy. All right, we're going to time out on this. We're going to analyse this. Christy, what's the ethical line? So
Get some help.
you're fine with me fingering a live person, but not a corpse, which wouldn't even know the difference anyway because it's been dead for ages. Explain, pray tell
Yeah.
the ethical concern you
I
have.
feel like necrophilia is still a standard I need to.
There's nothing.
it's still a
Whoa! There's nothing sexual going on here. This is entirely platonic. Fingering of a
You
corpse.
spunkifying your
Yeah,
friends.
I'm not aroused by this, Christy. I do this to shame the corpse for its actions whilst it wasn't a corpse.
That is a stiff dick of poop.
Okay? This is not a
Alright.
sexual thing in the slightest. This is not a kink. This is me breaking into various high-profile secret locations and defiling corpses. I really don't know what your issue is here.
To teach them a lesson.
To teach them a lesson. Yes. It's the only language these fuckers understand. Thank you, Zwaf, Gwag, Swag, what the fuck, and for gifting us... No, for resubscribing with Prime. Much love to you. And thank you, Wayward Historian, for gifting us sub to 255 AD. Now, okay, I don't know if we agreed on whether I can or cannot finger a corpse. I don't know, did that get
No.
settled? Okay, I'll finger a live person then, which is even weirder. I've said this before, once I'm dead, I don't give a fuck. Throw my body to the necrophiles. What difference does it fucking make? I'm dead. I'm meat. I'm
Necro
rotting.
baby instead
I'm,
of Nepo baby.
I'm,
Very good,
I'm
Mancino.
rotting meat. That's it. If it saves like an actual like a person who doesn't want their corpse being fucked for some
Also, it
reason,
doesn't, you're kind of giving fingering a bad name, like it's a punishment.
it can be. I think if it like so many pleasurable things in life, Christy, it gives with one hand and it inserts with the other. God, I'm on form tonight. Anyway, I don't know. I don't actually do it anyway. Doesn't like we're talking about this like I'm actually breaking into the Kremlin and fingering Stalin on the regular. Like I don't actually do anything.
Yeah, you don't leave your house often enough to. You're not on your way to Moscow to try to track
Yeah, I
down.
don't fucking. Christy, I can't remember the last time I left. But no, actually, I went to London about 4 months ago. That's it. I don't go to fucking. I went to actually, I did go to a graveyard recently, but that was because I went to a funeral. That's it. Like
Yeah.
I don't fuck around with weirdness.
You know, the thing is that this conversation makes me slightly uncomfortable. Not enough to like
Stop it.
complain about it, but
Yeah.
it's a really it's a weird topic to get caught down.
Oh, it's
But
very strange.
I would much rather keep talking about this than listen to Shuan.
That's such a great insult. I would rather have a hypothetical discussion about fingering corpses than listen to your
Yes.
fucking voice.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's such a good point.
It's not her voice; it's her stupid thoughts.
The voice annoys me as well. The kind of fake
Yeah.
girly girl, because she doesn't talk like
She
that
does
normally.
that, yeah. She's still trying to do woo when she's like, she's breastfeeding.
True. You are not Segoy. You are not. Oh, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll finger Tebbit. That's a British thing, Christy. You have no say here. Your jurisdiction does not come between a British man and another British man fingering one another's corpses. Okay.
Is that a politician?
It was. He's dead now.
Yeah.
Lol. Can we get some lols in chat? Piece of shit.
Name sounds vaguely
He was-
familiar.
he
Is
was
that
one
from
of-
the 60s or something?
No. Well, I mean, he was very much alive during the 60s.
Okay.
But no, he was one of Thatcher's like stormtroopers. He was the.
Oh.
We had various positions in her cabinet and all the rest of it. Nearly got blown up by the IRA. Very close. His wife was permanently in a wheelchair because of it. The Brighton bombing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
I didn't know
there.
about that.
He was literally like a foot to the left and he'd be dead type thing.
Wow.
Mad shit. Anyway, and he was a very, very racist man. Like an insanely racist man. And a homophobe. And just generally just a
great.
very unpleasant chap. So the fact that he's dead is very funny to me.
Fair.
So I will finger him senseless. Well, he's already senseless, I guess. But there we go. Thank you, Nick the Peasant, for 5 memberships on the YouTube as well. Much love to you. Much love to you.
but at least we found out the real
Epstein client list doesn't exist. Justice Department says walking back theory Bondi had promoted.
Epstein files were the friends we made along the way. Welcome back to the show.
The closest she's going to get to criticizing
I was about to say, so you're going to mention the fact that the guy you supported is a pederast? You're not going to. You're just going to sort of breeze past that as if that's not an issue.
He's an adjudicated rapist, and you thought that an adjudicated rapist was going to expose other rapists.
Chris,
who's the idiot?
I'm not sure I can show this on stream, but I do want to show Christy this.
Oh, okay.
So what I'll do is I'll save the image because that's a normal thing. I'm glad my hard
is that the
drive's
link that you just? Is that the 255 thing?
the one that obviously you will enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you send it in a private message or something.
Okay, I will do. But now, well, I'll send it in the private message and then remind me not to show the private messages.
And the show, yes,
Yeah, 'cause,
unless it's like 2 weeks in the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Hang on. There we go. It's in the Discord.
You did that really quick. Well done.
Thank you. I'm a very clever boy.
You are a very clever boy.
You seen it?
Oh, you want me to go? Okay, now I have to go on my phone and I have to open up Discord while I also have Twitch open. This is getting very complicated now. All right, I'm doing it though. I can handle this. That's not in our conversation. Did you put it in your chat? In your Discord?
Oh, I fucking did. Oh, you dumb cunt. Oh, I fucking hate the world.
Is it in the general?
No, just leave. Hang on. Delete message.
Oh, okay.
Delete. Why did it? I specifically pressed the. I hate the fucking world.
No, it's not that big a deal.
It is. It annoys me. Right, there we go. Fucking hell.
Oh, who that?
Accurate.
So I have to describe this to you to explain my reaction. So my phone, I have the YouTube screen. Literally, it was over your face. So the corner of the screen was like splitting covering half the chest boob, and I was like, "Oh, that's a hot body. Who is that?" And I dragged the meat mini thing, and then it was your face.
And never has a pussy dried up quicker.
You need to put my face on the woman.
Oh, don't give them ideas. Fucking hell. Oh, no.
Put Sargon's face on the woman. Put Bering's face on the woman.
I want a second series. Thank you, Way with the Story, for gifting us sub to 255.
That is totally within terms of service.
Yeah, it might be, but I'm not taking the risk. Not for a silly meme. I'll take a risk for something worthwhile. No offense, 255, but that's a very silly picture.
Humping his cousin.
That was a genuine news story. That's just not.
You were wrong. You were.
I was wrong. I was.
On Head channel. If it is your first time here, run. I am Shoe-on-Head, and on this channel I like to cover cultural issues, mostly surrounding men's issues. It's what I've been doing for over a decade, and frankly, I'm exhausted. Many of you have been along for the ride, and you have seen me go
Christy, you know you want to say it.
Yeah, you're out of ideas, June. It's time to wrap it up.
Oh, no.
Move on.
Oh,
Even
okay.
Sargon managed to reinvent himself, and you're still doing the same shtick from 2015.
Oh no, when she said I'm exhausted, I thought you were gonna say, yeah, you look it.
Oh well, you can. It's not even a look. It's the whole vibe of her content now. She's just rehashing the same old shit that she's been doing forever. She doesn't care about it. This is all. There's no life in this. There's no passion in this. This is just a money. It's about the grind now.
Also,
she doesn't love this anymore.
With that color scheme, I'm just saying you're going to get the transvestigators very interested.
Yeah.
Just saying.
A chipper, lively 24-year-old making fun of BuzzFeed and Tumblr feminists, to a bitter, calloused 34-year-old talking about very real and growing men's issues. One of the main men's issues I have been covering in great detail lately has been the male loneliness epidemic. Yeah, but turns out I was wrong. We don't have a male loneliness epidemic. We have a male loser epidemic. It's not.
But I mean, it's to a degree, it's true. A lot of them are fucking losers. Yeah. People who refuse to make themselves better people and therefore more attractive. And I don't mean just attractive in like some sort of sexual or romantic sense. Like these people are fundamentally unlikable. They're Elon
Yes.
Musk or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're Andrew Tate. They're bad people.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
men, women, NBs. They don't want to be around these people. That's why they're
Mm-hmm.
lonely. Not that everyone that's lonely deserves to be lonely, but a huge number of the kind of young men who find it difficult to keep and maintain relationships. It's because of you. If you're the one who constantly keeps losing contact with people, it's because they don't want to be around you. You're the common denominator.
Also, can I just like take this up a level from the idea of the individual? Can we actually have an interesting sociological conversation based on this bullshit video?
Please do.
This is the output of patriarchy, right? So when patriarchy basically infantilizes men, but also tells them to use violence in order to maintain their power and status. So it emotionally stunts them by telling them that any kind of emotion other than anger and stoicism is weakness. You can't cry. You can't be sad. You can't be depressed. Those are all weaknesses. Patriarchy says the worst thing you can be is a woman. And of course, this is why homosexuality becomes transgressive, because one guy's receiving, which makes him the woman. And there's nothing worse than being the woman, right? Which is why patriarchy is always so obsessed with trans women and not trans men, because they're affronted at the idea that someone who was born assigned male at birth would not want that, all of the things that come with that, you know?
Yeah.
And as a consequence, they're emotionally immature. They don't know how to have healthy, dynamic relationships where there's give and take. This is where you get possessiveness, stalking, domestic abuse, all this kind of stuff. You can trace it back to the kind of values that are taught by patriarchy. And instead of June being honest with her audience and saying, your values, the culture that you grew up in is the problem, so you need to change yourself and change the culture. She just says, oh, poor you, aren't you the victims? And this is why I hate her content.
I'm just gonna clap that.
Oh, thank you. Is this a sarcastic?
No, not in the slightest.
okay.
That was a genuinely beautiful and concise summation of the issue. Brilliantly done. Genuinely brilliantly done. Yeah, everyone be nice to Christy, because that was fucking awesome.
Aw, thank you.
'Cause YouTube doesn't have to be dog shit. Sometimes you get clever people saying clever things. It's rare, unfortunately, especially on my fucking channel, but it does happen.
Yes. We're a sarcastic
Not a male loneliness
political show.
epidemic.
Yeah.
No, it's a male mediocrity epidemic. It's a male loser epidemic.
The male loser epidemic has gotten so bad that it's honestly so pathetic at this point.
Now, I don't always talk about men's issues. No, sometimes I talk about politics.
No, sometimes you just rag on women for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Which is way better, obviously. Yeah, cool.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I mix the two together. Now, I know a lot of you don't like politics. You don't care about
Is
politics.
this an advert? This
But
is an
politics-
advert. Okay, we're not having this. I can smell an advert now. Get
Wow,
fucked.
that landed fast.
Yeah.
Holy shit, how far are we into this video? 2 minutes?
Also, a lot of makeup on the advert bit. Just saying.
Whose men are facing, they seem to be moving to the right and the Republicans more, since the left and Democrats have essentially just become the young men eat and die movement. Months ago, I covered how
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, 'cause
Literally, in what
Andrew-
way is that?
She's such an idiot. She's such a fucking moron.
Yeah.
She's such a fucking moron.
Oh,
Of course, you know, in her eyes, the only men who exist are, you know, incels, basically.
Yeah.
Heterosexual incels. Mostly white, although there might be some diversity in there. You know, issues of gay men, trans men, none of those communities exist. It's just 17-year-old heterosexual virgins. That's who she's talking to.
pretty much. Thank you, everyone,
Yeah,
for...
good point. Democrats are not the left. They are way too smeared to be the left.
Thank you, everyone, for the treasure train, which is definitely a
Ooh.
thing, and not just
Also, when
Twitch
I
being
said smeared, I mean they go from like center right to far left. You know, like yes, I would say that. Yeah.
Oh no, I
center
thought
right
you meant
is
that
fair.
they're smeared like when you step in a dog shit.
No. Like you got everyone from sort of not the Joe Manchin types to you know AOC.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not the left.
Hmm.
Oh,
The
no, sorry.
Democratic
The new
Party-
Joe Manchin. The new Joe Manchin is fuckface from Senator.
Fetterman.
Yes, Fetterman. He decided. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, good, the asshole in the Senate for the Dems is gone," and then Fetterman's like, "Hold my beer."
No, I think you mean Strokey McStrokeface.
Oh, tough. Very, very harsh. Very, very dark.
I could have gone with Baby Killer McBaby Killer Face. But also, because he's the very, very Zionist. Like crazy.
Oh,
like...
I thought it was an abortion thing. Like,
Oh, no. Well, he probably doesn't
yeah, I
support
didn't get the
abortion. I don't
context
know.
of what you were talking about.
No. Maybe the crudité guy would have been better.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You know, Manchita. June is like Matthew McConaughey in that one movie about Fast Times at Richmond High.
Oh,
I get older, I keep getting older. They say it stayed the same age. That's her audience.
yes, they do. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
Isn't that a different movie? I don't know. Matthew McConaughey movies are all the same to me. He's too white.
So how does 10 Drunk Cigarettes have anything to do with this?
Because it was about like men and women and you don't need a
taking money from a
man,
man.
or something. And I just thought this is the sort of thing that Siobhan Head and her fans would be really like upset about, even though it's just an AI bit of slop.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that there are some guys who would complain about like strippers at strip clubs exploiting men for taking their money, and then they'll go watch a Shoe and Head video and donate to her.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. Well,
She's the intellectual in the loosest possible sense of the term, stripper of YouTube.
yeah. Merrick DeVille, who's a fantastic leftist content creator, and she's a sex worker as well. She does like OnlyFans and stuff, and I think she has been a stripper in the past. Anyway, she said like she's out and out socialist, and she'll go out there and say, you know, vaguely socialist things, and all these right wing twats go into her comments going, "Oh, you're an ugly bitch, you're this, that, and the other." And every time the right wing dogpile her, loads of them sign up to her OnlyFans. Loads of them. She's like, I double my money. Yeah. Every time one of these things goes viral, the right wing pile in there, because as much as they want to hate me, they want to jerk off as well.
Yep.
They said they're buying my house for me. Good for her, man. Love her.
Hi, darling.
Pardon?
I don't know. Leto Anor's in the chat.
Who is?
Leto Anor.
Oh, hello.
Just passing through to say hi, darling. 15/5 or 10. Sorry.
Oh yes, love it. Yeah, 15 out of 10, definitely. Absolutely banging. Yes, which is a little joke we have about, I don't know, flirting or something. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yes, everyone go and follow Leto on the various... Do they still stream? I don't know if they do. I saw Mix Vivian Wolf was in earlier. Go and check her stuff out. Oh, that's just fucking... Okay, I'll just show it. I can't be bothered.
Is this 255?
It's weird. You put ideas into their minds, Christian. This is the kind of shite they produce.
Oh, so who was it? Is it Sargon? Tommy Robinson.
It's well, look at it, Christy. It's on the screen.
Okay. I'm waiting for it to come up on the big screen. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on.
Well, there you go. It's grotesque.
Oh, it is Sargon.
It's Sargon, but for some reason I've got a bearing banana hammock situation going on, and I don't like it.
Love it.
I don't like it at all.
Sorry, can I just do a little bit of critique?
Go for it. Go on.
Can you find the picture of Sargon getting hit by a fish because he's holding his hand out and looking like it's too big, like he's blinded by your cock?
Blinded by the dark.
Cock.
Fucking hell.
Love it. Fucking love it.
Jesus H. Christ. Clem H.
Oh yeah,
Fandango.
totally. Baring is a complete sociopath.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Michael Anson, for gifting a pair of memberships on the YouTube. Much love to you.
Nice one.
Yeah. You've made this male feel less lonely. Thank you. I don't feel remotely lonely in the first place, but that's not the point.
Young men. And I predicted Kamala Harris would lose in part because of young men overwhelmingly voting for Trump.
You still there?
And I was correct.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. I just didn't hear June anymore. So I
Oh
wasn't
shit!
sure
Oh, I
what's
forgot
going
to switch back to the fucking thing.
on. Oh, okay.
God.
All right. I'm glad I spoke up.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was playing. I was just watching. Yeah, my bad. I've skipped back a bit. So. Yeah.
Movement. Months ago, I covered how the Democratic Party was losing young men.
White men.
Yeah, why is that gone weird now?
And I predicted Kamala Harris would lose in part because of young men overwhelmingly voting
White
for Trump.
men.
And I was correct.
No,
Well,
you
now
weren't.
the Democrats have unveiled their final solution to the right-wing male loser epidemic. Democrats spending millions to learn how to speak to American men.
Well, hang on. Why the fuck has this gone weird? It's now completely out of sync. Hang on, we'll try again.
Is that her video or your video?
To the right and the Republicans more.
I don't know. Maybe it's both.
Epidemic. Democrats spending millions to learn how to speak to American men and win back the working class. Democrats have blown millions of dollars on efforts to appeal to American men who turned to President Donald Trump in droves on Election Day in
The
hopes
rapist.
of winning back the working class. Democrats have spent $20 million on their efforts, with donors and strategists holing up in luxury hotel rooms, brainstorming how to convince working class men to return to the party. Ah yes, nothing more relatable to working class men than luxury hotel rooms. Great job,
What?
guys.
Pause it.
Hang on, they've just voted for a guy who lives in a skyscraper in Manhattan or his own private golf course in Miami.
She's so dumb. Does she? I mean, seriously, this is why she annoys me, because the stupidest conclusion that no one would occur to anyone is the stuff that she thinks is an insight.
Yeah.
Them spending 20 million while sitting in hotel conference rooms is not. It's like, oh god, I can't even start to explain how stupid this is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh yes, because what young men want are hotel rooms. No, you fucking dumb cunt. You're totally missing. Like, how are you this stupid? Seriously, how are you this stupid? And also, does it ever occur to you that Republicans never reflect on why can't we get more black voters to vote for us? Why can't we get more gay people to vote for us? Why can't we get more single women to vote for us? Democrats actually have the nous and a little bit of self-awareness to try to improve their messaging, whereas Republicans don't give a shit about anyone except themselves.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, really typical for June. So it makes a lot of sense that wouldn't occur to her.
Yeah.
Plan? Codename SAM, or Speaking with American Men, a strategic plan, promises to use the funds to study the syntax, language, and content that gains attention and virality in these spaces. The effort also recommends Democrats buy advertisement in video games, among other things. The Democratic Party is treating young men like exotic animals they're studying. Now,
Pause
as
it.
you can see here...
What are you doing, June?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you just
don't know.
mad that the Democrats are trying to hone in on your game? Because you've been playing and manipulating and trying to gather the simp dollar for the last decade.
Yeah.
I think she feels threatened.
Probably, yeah. I imagine that's probably
She's
some
literally, this is exactly what she does.
of it. Yeah. Also, yeah, the idea that it's just basic demography. They're
Yeah.
trying to appeal to different types of people. Yeah.
Yes, because that's how a popular that's how democracy works, by talking to people.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no. What Trump did was to go out to people who normally didn't vote, who were conspiracy theorists, who end up with very dangerous ideas, who were kind of outside of the political participation sphere, and brought them in. And now he's paying the price because he won't release the Jeffrey Epstein list that never existed anyway. And he's trying to convince his own followers that the Epstein list, which was supposed to be made up of, oh God, did you dropped out again?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you stopped sharing your screen. Oh,
I didn't
okay.
drop out. I flopped out.
Yes.
I've now got a
That's-
fish
see?
dick. He's now, but no, not only have I got a fish dick, he's touching my fish dick.
He's got your fish stick.
Oh no! I don't
Do you
need.
like fish sticks?
When you're a gay fish, yeah.
Are you gonna eat a fish stick?
Yeah, fuck it. Yes, I
The
am.
placement of it is perfect. The placement is perfect of the fish.
It's very weird.
I will never be able to look at this image again and not see your wang.
Okay, that's, yeah, fair enough. That's a sentence that was said.
Oh, that was a wonderful antidote to my inner rage.
Good.
Thank you,
Is the
255.
young man in his natural habitat, in a dark, messy cave surrounded.
I don't know how young this guy is anymore.
Isn't that what's his name?
Asmin Gold. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Have you ever seen his? You told me about his apartment, right?
Oh, absolutely grotesque. Yeah. He had a. Oh God. Has anyone got a link?
Cockroaches?
Well, not just that. Has anyone got a link to the thing? Someone sent me this of him talking about the time he had. There was a pair.
Blood
of,
on his wall?
Well, no, not just that. Even grosser than that, I think. He had
On his
a pair of like jeans that were on the floor that had been there for like months or whatever. A rat had died in them. He didn't know this at the time.
Oh my God.
A rat had died in them, and without knowing that, he picked them up off the floor and wore them out with like a dead rat rotted stain on them.
Oh my God. And June, you think you're being like what, sarcastic? I don't understand. She's using the example of like the scummiest, worst. This is a guy who like he really exists.
Yeah.
What is she doing? What point does she think she's making by like bringing up like the worst even men would be like, yeah, he's just giving us a bad name.
Is
You know,
this-
like broadly men would be like, that's disgusting.
Oh,
I would
here we
never
go.
live in that
Yeah.
house."
Oh no. Yeah. Oh God. So this is real audio. Obviously, the visuals have been recreated by the fantastic Aim and Animations, who you should all go and follow.
And I made a tweet about this, and I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine thought that I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers
God.
said that it was a good start.
Get the dead rat out? I don't need to anymore. It doesn't smell bad. The thing is, I used to use a dead rat as an alarm clock, actually, for my stream. Because basically what happened was,
Oh God, the cockroaches.
whenever the sun would come up, it would start cooking the corpse of the rat, and then it would start smelling again, and then the smell would wake me up, and then I would know, oh shit, it's time to stream. Fuck! There are plenty of things that I have ignored them for long enough they did go away. Ignoring problems works very regularly. I'll give you an example. My teeth were a problem. I ignored them. They went away.
What the fuck?
Fuck! Why is there blood? Well, I used to have problems with my teeth, right? And so what I have to do is like, my teeth would bleed at night. So it would just like accumulate and dry in my mouth. So like whenever I'd wake up, I'd take my finger and I'd just dig it out of my gums and I'd just smear it on the wall. Come on!
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I just think the entire video game industry has gone woke and gay. Like, what happened to a masculine dude with a hot chick on his arm?
True.
I love the idea of
True.
Xbox Game Pass, but I swear every
Absolutely.
time I open it up and look for new games, there's just so many games that look gay now.
There's different social issues, I think, for a lot of gamers, and I find it to be very disappointing to see it whenever I'm watching like a new trailer on my stream, and there's, oh my god, there's a fucking black person. Oh my god, there's a woman. And then I see my chat stream, and everybody is spamming woke. They're like, oh, woke game. Oh no, another girl protagonist.
Because he's a master race.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that's so gross. Fucking hell.
That's what he lives in, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin, wouldn't you want to date him?
Yeah, no, he's...
What's wrong with women?
Why would this person be lonely, I wonder?
Yeah, why doesn't he have like lots of women who want to spend time with him in his blood-smeared walls?
What's the probability that the government wants to frame the Tate brothers? Probably 50%. The government frames people all the time. Like, if we've seen anything out of like any of the leaks from, you know, the way that they tried to, you know, fuck with Martin Luther King and people like that, yeah.
Did he just compare the Tate brothers to MLK?
So Asmin Gold is one of the major flaws of democracy.
Yeah. Like, I'll just say this. The American government killed Martin Luther King. The American government helped get Tate a holiday from his house arrest in Romania.
Yeah.
During which time he raped a woman in Florida.
Yes, these things are not the same.
Yeah.
Romania? Okay.
I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't care.
Oh, well, that didn't have the Gene story in it. But
Dan, Uvera,
It did have the rat alarm clock, though.
it did have a rat alarm clock, which is an amazing sentence.
And now just reflect on, this is the person that June chose to highlight as what? This, I don't even know what she's doing here. Like, how the Democrats, like, well, everyone treats this guy like a fucking freak show, because
He is.
he is.
Yeah, he literally
He
is.
lives with cockroaches, dead rats, and blood smears on his walls. That's not healthy. It's not hygienic. And nobody questions why a woman wouldn't want to date him. So what is she doing? What is she even thinking this is, what point she's making?
Yeah, I really don't know.
You put this on. You defend it.
Oh, here the... Hang on. Here was the...
Oh, we found the
Yeah,
rat
well,
genes.
I'll skip forward, because there's the first bit's like Ammon Animations, I don't even know, like brain cancer or whatever that he has. That's like, it's brilliant, it's very creative, but it's mental. Anyway.
All of them say, listen, this is what happens. Gamers rise up. What goes around? Yep, what goes around comes around. And we're coming.
Mute the stream for about a minute if you don't want to hear something really bad. So I walked down to the store the other day, and I could tell that the back of my pants, my dick and balls, was getting a little bit too cold. Now that doesn't happen a lot. And I look and I realize part of the back of my sweatpants had been eaten away because we had a rat infestation in our house. And one of the rats had gotten trapped in my room, and it had eaten, I guess, sweat and dried cum off of the back of my sweatpants.
Oh, why was there dried cum on the back of your sweatpants? What the fuck had you been doing?
Yeah, June, why don't you marry this guy? This is clearly your target market.
What a catch. And by catch, I mean the diseases you will catch from this human, yes.
Rabies.
Yeah, exactly. It's mad you have to get a fucking rabies shot to meet your husband. You know?
And the entire back of it was gone. Nah, incel attitude? Well, I guess I'm an incel. And I think everybody else...
Anyway, so that's so a rat ate the back of his pants and his cock and balls got cold. So essentially what happened there was not only was he gross as fuck, but also possibly was flashing members of the public, doing a little bit of indecent exposure, as one does. Holy shit. Anyway, let's listen to why we need to pander to this person.
Surrounded by Taco Bell wrappers and empty Mountain Dew bottles. Here is another young man, as you can see, also dwelling in a dark cave. This one has dyed his hair blue to scare off potential predators. Unfortunately, it also scares off...
Also, he is a predator.
Yeah. Again, what is this choice meant to represent, June?
There's Tiny, by the way. Okay, so he's behind the chat there. Yeah, so when he's not advising members of the IDF how to do war crimes more successfully, he's a sexual predator.
Okay, so...
Allegedly.
Okay, so her critique was that the Democratic Party is supposedly treating men like weird objects. And to make her point, she's finding weird men to talk about, which actually, like, isn't as much of a funny contradiction. If she would have just said, oh, you know, here is, of course they're all going to be white men because that's her audience, right? So she has to reflect that underlying racism underneath. But, you know, pictures of like, ooh, here is the white American male in his natural habitat crossing the street. Let's observe. You know, that would have been funnier because it's ordinary stuff treated as if it's extraordinary. Whereas you've got how I don't even know what would you even say about Asmin Gold? Like, how would you describe him in one word?
Mutant.
Stop it. Get some help.
So far her examples have been an actual mutant.
Yeah.
And now an aberrant sexual predator.
Yes. A
That's not
mutant and a
funny.
predator.
This isn't funny.
Well, that is
There's no
to be fair.
contradiction here.
To be fair, that is the MAGA base: mutants and predators.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And conspiracy theorists who are mutants and predators.
Also, can I just do a little victory lap, albeit a very weird victory lap, of like I said at the time that the Q thing was kicking off that it was total fucking projection. And they're going on about non-existent basements in DC pizzerias and stupid like words used in an email or something, some weird
17
numerology bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, they go to the woods and dress as an owl. They're all fucking lizard, alien, space creature, all that shit. And you knew full well the adrenochrome nonsense and all that. It was just projection, and that they were going to elect a fucking rapist who was friends with Jeffrey Epstein for many, many years.
Yeah. And do you know why they were going to elect a rapist who was friends with Jeffrey Epstein for many years? Because they believed the military chose Donald Trump to expose the global pedo corporate ring of Democrats and media elite and all this stuff.
Yeah. Whereas he is the corporate media rapist elite. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, the Epstein files don't even exist, except they do exist, and they were created by the Democrats.
Yeah, it's a hoax, but people went to jail, and it was supposed to expose the Democrats, but now it's the hoax by the Democrats. So apparently the Democrats created a hoax that they were the bad people who needed to be arrested and thrown out of power. Wait, what?
Yeah. Mad.
It is.
Took me a while, but I found Asmin Gold's favourite manga. Well, I'm not engaging in that degeneracy, but by all means.
Potential mates, but moving on, here is another young man, we think.
I don't know who this person
we're not
is.
quite sure about this one. We're still studying it. Listen, Democrats, instead of
That was
spending
awful,
$20 million
June.
to do
God,
that
this is
stupid-
terrible.
Maybe you should, I don't know, actually listen to men. I listen to men for free all
Pause
the
it.
time. All I have to do is
Fucking pause it. What do you think they're spending $20 million on, you stupid cunt?
Also,
It's not on conference rooms
No.
and afternoon coffee. It's on focus groups. Seriously, how fucking stupid is this woman, or how stupid does she think her audience is? Because there is someone is stupid beyond like the ability to put on your pants in the morning in this scenario.
Also, I just want to point out, you don't listen for free, do you, June? It's not. It's
Listen
not,
to
it's,
what?
She said, I listen to men for free all the time.
No, they pay.
It's not free, is it?
They are making you money, and you don't really listen to them. You just nod and ignore them.
Yeah.
And also, you know, I mean, the Democratic Party obviously has much better representation in terms of like gender diversity than the Republican Party. But, you know, it's not like the Republican Party, it's not like the Democratic Party isn't majority male.
Yeah. Okay, so check it out. It's about if a cockroach was a cute anime girl. Right, but how the fuck is this image? I won't bother showing you, it's not relevant. But like, how the fuck is this image meant to convey that to me? What am I supposed to get from this? The cover of these two? Are they books, magazines, fucking comics? I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But that's just two anime things. I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, you're not showing me anything that I would be able to use there in any way. And you must know that, because you know I know nothing about the animes.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. I couldn't tell you a fucking thing. I've never
I
met a
can really
single
tell you three
anime.
things.
Go on then, what can you tell me?
Sailor Moon.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Netflix has a lot of animes.
Okay, that's not really anime specific, but okay, go on.
Waifu.
Waifu, that is a thing.
Yeah, that's three things. That's
Japan.
three things.
Japan exists.
Yep.
I know that. You know what? The pieces are coming together. We'll get there. Yeah.
I can't. I'm still astounded the fact that she's playing so stupid as to not understand that the whole point of the 20 million is to actually do that kind of research into how men are talking, and also the kind of men you listen to, June, are fucking Nazis.
Okay. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was read my comment section. Let's see here. Shoe on Head is a perfect example of why we need to repeal the 19th. Greetings from Albania. I hate women so much it's unreal. Ooh, shoo, mommy, milkies, 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 mommy, mommy, mommy. One time I got my penis stuck in a soda bottle. Okay, on second thought, maybe my comment section is not the best source.
Trump scored.
No, bizarrely, I think it's a perfectly legitimate source because it's the kinds of people showing why they deserve to be lonely.
Yes.
Simple. That's it. That's like some people do deserve to be lonely because they're bad people who need to get better. They need to learn to be social, otherwise they won't be allowed to be social.
Yeah, I mean, some people should be lonely because otherwise they will get in relationships and become dangerous abusers who may harm or even kill their partners and kids.
Indeed.
As someone who watches a lot of true crime, I know.
Are you a white woman?
I am a white woman.
Told you. Knew it. Knew it.
Big with young male voters last election. Democrats are spending $20 million to learn how to speak their language. I think it's a waste of money. Maybe these guys should spend their money on teaching men to not be such sexists. Maybe that's
But the stats don't bear that out now. Look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married.
Hang on, I thought you were saying the Republicans were all speaking to men and being cool and nice and awesome. And yet here is literally two of the biggest women in conservative media talking smack about men.
Just shitting on men.
Yeah.
I don't see you having clips from Democrats shitting on men and saying that they're weak and pathetic and they need to man up. And yet you can find that in conservative discourse every day of the week.
Also, it's like looking into a 30-year future, isn't it, Lauren? Well, no, Tommy, I suppose, is her first name. We're not on surname terms.
Yeah, I was like, that's not Lauren Southern.
No, that's Tommy Lauren, no. Although, did you say, oh my God, did you told me about this.
Yeah, I did tell you
about God, that. Yeah, no, okay. Well, we were going to use this as a jumping off point, so we might as well. We've talked a little bit about Trump being a nonce, so that's check, covered.
Also covers the toxicity of men on the right.
Indeed. So, Lauren Southern, you may remember, exists. And that's usually a bad thing.
Yeah.
In fact, almost exclusively so. And she's made an accusation. It is merely that at this stage.
But it does have corroboration from contemporaries and a medical report that she submitted in real time, detailing the same stuff that she has in her chapter. So I'm just saying it's not just her word. She has independent...
No, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Canadian... Hang on, we should probably read more. Canadian political influencer Lauren Southern has gone public with her allegations against Andrew Tate of violent rape and sexual assault in her new book. These allegations are not out of the blue because people close to Southern have known about it for some time. The allegations are identical to those of the women who've been reporting Tate to the police for over a decade. Violent, unconsensual strangulation to the point of unconsciousness.
Yes. But June won't make a video criticizing the kind of toxicity on the far right that she occupies and protects, and how her content actually helps endanger women indirectly.
Yeah. Just
by not challenging this bullshit.
Yeah. You would think that conservatives that are so hell-bent on protecting the women and girls would have a lot to say about this.
Oh yeah, they care way more about women's toilets than women.
Yeah, exactly. Trans women in the toilets is way worse than
Except, you know, Andrew Tate has done more violence to women than any attacks in women's
The
bathrooms.
President of the United States has done more attacks on women than trans people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just mad shit. I mean, genuinely, for the first time I think ever, my condolences, or whatever the appropriate phrase would be, to Lauren Southern on that experience. That's fucking atrocious. I hope you get the justice you deserve for this.
Yep.
I suspect, unfortunately, not, because he's probably never going to make it to an American court or a Canadian court, because he's got to go through the Romanian one and then the British one first, and he's likely to get prison sentences and all sorts. So maybe you won't, but I hope you do.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of complicated things that go along this with, you know, the fact that she can, you know, like, so she stayed in that sphere. You know, and you know, think about like Rebecca Watson.
Yes.
And the shit she got for making a mild comment about making a woman feel uncomfortable at an atheist conference.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course now she's getting it now, but Lauren Southern, you see, like, when women pre-Me Too, although I don't know if 2018 was about Me Too, I guess 2017.
Yeah, something like
that.
Yeah.
About that time, you know, she probably felt she would the men around her don't believe her. When I did a search on Lauren Southern and Andrew Tate, there were 2 videos I saw. I can't remember the first one. The second one was the quartering, saying that Lauren Southern makes up lies about Andrew Tate.
Wow, what a surprise. The quartering pro-rapist. Mad.
Exactly.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Her community would never have supported her.
Yeah.
And yet she stayed in it.
Yeah.
It's just insane to me.
Yes, so 255 asks the question, is it okay not to feel bad for her at all? Like, at all?
You have thoughts?
Well, I was asking you specifically. But...
Oh, why? Why? I'm going to ask you first, and then I'll get...
okay. Is it okay not to feel bad for her? In a way... I mean, just naturally, I think the human emotion towards the victim is there, but like I understand why someone would feel would reserve the emotional energy for victims who didn't perpetuate the very system that led to their victimization.
Yeah,
if that
that's
makes
a good
sense.
way of putting it.
Not that for a second she deserved anything that happened to her. Yeah,
right.
But like if you've only got so much emotional energy, why not save it for people who didn't do the bad thing first?
Yeah. I think when it comes to it, like, so I don't know, have I ever said this? I was a victim of SA when I was at college.
I think you did briefly mention it,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to like push on that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Thank you for letting me bring it up when I feel comfortable, as opposed to just hoisting it upon me because it's the topic has come up. And so empathetically, knowing what that kind of trauma is like, I don't know that I could ever hear about someone experiencing that and not have a twinge. And part of it is, of course, the recall of my own experience. But I can also say that I understand that when someone has done so much to try to dehumanize and show a lack of empathy for other people, that your instinct would be to not have to basically show them the lack of empathy that they made all their money off of, and all the suffering that they caused.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not so much that you don't, I think it cancels it out. I think you probably have a natural empathy, but it's canceled out by the fact that she's done so many horrible things that it kind of like diminishes your capacity to feel empathy.
Yeah, you probably feel less like intensely sorry for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably the way to look at it. Well, or at least it can be. Obviously, each individual has their own responses, and that's...
So you can reflect on whether or not you think that's accurate, or you're like, nah, I just don't feel... Nope, that's way too complicated math. I just don't feel anything. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, having tangentially mentioned her... And genuinely, I hadn't... That wasn't like a... I didn't call her Lauren on the basis of trying to get Christy to say the name Lauren Southern. I literally, because that's her surname is Lauren, like L-A-H-R-E-N. And also that's an amazing freeze frame there. She looks like she's had some really bad plastic surgery done. Like it's just pulled
but
her
honestly,
skin. Like,
have you ever heard anyone on any side of the left be as awful to men.
No.
As men on the as people on
And
the
that's, it goes beyond just being like rhetorically appalling. These are the very people who want to go and send your sons and brothers and husbands to be slaughtered in wars, to have their legs blown off in Afghanistan or Iraq or Iran or wherever. The left don't want to fucking do that. How do the right actually help men? Can someone tell me that?
Yeah.
I don't see that it works out well for them.
What the right does to quote unquote help men is to prop up the unjustified hierarchy of patriarchy that gives them power and winks at their sexual predation and their use of violence.
Yeah. So not really very good.
So not at all.
No.
Yeah.
Especially because, of course, the vast majority of men who get sexually assaulted are sexually assaulted by men.
Yeah.
So again, actually tackling sexual assault would be a very significant help to a lot of men as well. Let alone just the just thing to do. But, you know, heaven forbid we talk about justice in this world anymore.
Married, they want to have kids, they want to have stable families, but there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash.
No, that some people are forced to live with their parents because of the economic system that you like. Again, how do the right help
one that
men?
won't pay them living wage.
Yeah. I mean, literally, the right just took away them. Let's say they're half the population. If you take away 17 million people's healthcare, what's that? 8.5 million men just lost their fucking healthcare. Brilliant.
Yep.
What a fantastic help you've been to
pro-man.
them. Yeah, amazing shit.
Oh no. The very night I was sitting on my couch writing the script to my video about how the Democrats are spending $20 million to relate to young men, this came on my TV on Fox News.
Of course she was watching Fox News. Is anyone surprised about that? No, of course, naturally.
Also, just to say, for some reason, I can't tag 255. I wanted to acknowledge your comment. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Thank you.
Tommy Lahren and Laura Ingram's segment about stay-at-home sons, men who still live at home. Literally minutes after this aired, it went absolutely viral on Twitter for not good reasons.
Even this dumb fucker's still calling it Twitter. Oh, you're such a failure. You can be the richest man in the world and still an utter and complete loser. It's amazing. Fucking hell. No one's ever calling it X. Ever.
Nope.
No.
So we are going to unpack this piece by piece. Because even though everyone was mocking it and making fun of it, as far as I saw, nobody was really dissecting it and breaking down exactly why she was so egregiously wrong. So come join me in debunking
pause it. We might actually have the awakenings here, potentially, of June reflecting on the toxic nature of, like, right-wing expectations of men.
Oh, you sweet summer child. You
I'm
have
just
such
saying.
optimism and faith in humanity. Honestly, I wish I had your positive outlook on the world.
She might be saying, look, this right-wing discourse that treats all men as if they're, like the system that is working against them to keep them in poverty, and then you blame them for the experiencing the consequences of their own system by attacking their masculinity is part of the problem.
Yeah. Also,
you think we'll get there?
Yeah. Also, Morinaka, you make a very, very good point. Does she think Republicans aren't also throwing money at this very same thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think they won over young men in the first place? It wasn't some natural process. You know, the Steve Bannon thing took money, right? That wasn't free.
Oh, what, the one to build the wall?
No, I meant more specifically the kind of PR shite and the getting people involved in the Gamergate and Milo and all of this. Like, there was fucking dark money behind all of that. These things don't just happen.
The male loser epidemic. Because who else better equipped to talk about men's issues than two stupid blonde bimbos? Hold on one second. 3 stupid blonde bimbos. Sorry. I felt left out. Alright, let's go. Wait.
Blondes are dumb.
Also, is that a wig or has she dyed it?
No, it's a wig.
You sure?
100% a wig. 100%. She was wearing a pink wig. I'm sure she spent. Yeah.
I don't fucking
It's a
know.
wig.
Okay, all right, it's all right. Just asking.
Wait. I need my gamer fuel. See?
Is that a sponsorship?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
I do drink it. That one's for you, Tectone.
It's a major problem. And you know, Speaker Johnson has been talking about those maybe deadbeat folks that are on Medicaid, and maybe some of those folks are the stay-at-home
Whoa.
sons. We don't know.
Deadbeat folks on Medicaid. God, I
Like
hope you
children
suffer
and people with
pain in
disabilities?
your life. I really do.
God.
You deserve
I don't know.
suffering.
How do you hate your own voters this much?
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be patriotic, but apparently you seem to despise the American people.
I honestly though, white people who vote against their economic interests in favor of bigotry.
Yeah, it's wild. Wild shit.
Every fucking time.
Yep.
Every fucking time. Every fucking election.
Oh, but I'll tell you this, leave it to Gen Z to rebrand laziness and social awkwardness as something cutesy, like a stay-at-home son. But Laura, I gotta tell you, this is also a big problem when it comes to, I think, declining birth rates, people not getting married and having children. You know, that's a big problem. They blame it on women. Well, look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mom.
If you want stable families, get a horse. Boom. Stable joke.
Mama's basement and order DoorDash, and that's why we have declining birth rates and a lot of other problems.
Also, like, way to rag on DoorDash as well. Like, the company's shit, but for some people, it's the
catching
only way.
strays out here.
The only way to fucking. The only way to earn a living in some places.
In society, it's time to go out, get a job, breathe the fresh air, meet.
You get a fucking job. You've never done a day's work in your life.
Yeah.
You sit
How
there
about
talking
this?
shit for a living, which I know isn't that hard because I do that too.
How about this? Here is a radical idea. Why don't you raise the federal minimum wage or require all states to pay a cost of living such that a person could get by on a 40-hour work week?
Communism.
Yeah, communism.
You're talking communism.
Getting people to get paid for their work is communism. Or how about this? Here's
All
another
right,
idea.
Fidel, calm down.
If you're going to have job requirements for people to get Medicaid, how about you have hiring requirements for companies to get tax breaks?
Communism.
Communism. Yeah.
In real life, let's just get back to basics.
So first of all, this stay-at-home son thing is not a real thing.
Communism, yes.
It was a random.
What's that, sorry?
Who said communism? What dumb fuck was that? Is it John?
Oh,
Someone
John-tron.
Not Little John.
John-tron.
John-tron communism.
Bizarrely, what a full circle we've come, because it was Destiny he was debating, if you remember, about about the Nazis, and he was like,
synergies are
what about the communists? The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is a communist?
What's a fascist?
Oh, fascist. What's a fascist?
Give him credit for learning how to sound words out, though.
Benito Mazzilli. Okay, we have to watch that clip. We do.
Normally,
have
I'd have to. I'm sorry, you could hear me filling up my water in the sink because now
That's
I don't
fine.
have to leave.
Yeah, that's
okay.
grand.
So you guys, welcome to my kitchen. Now, welcome back to my living room.
I'm just going to put fascist in and see if that comes up with the thing. Oh, it didn't. Oh no. Okay. What was what's the guy's name again? I've forgotten.
Oh God, people in the chat will know. I want to say it's like Andy, but that's not it.
No, I can't remember his fucking name. What?
Couch sniffer.
Is a a couch sniffer. That doesn't help much.
Couch sniffer fascist. People in the chat, come on, chat, come through. You know what his dumb name is.
What's his name?
Yeah, Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross. I
Yeah,
was
I was gonna
thinking
say-
Adrian, and I was like, that's not his name.
He gave Trump a
Ah.
Cybertruck with a rap of him getting assassinated.
Yeah, that's really weird, man. It's a little bit like how Christians wear the crucifix. Like,
Yeah.
does he want to be reminded? I'm not sure. Don't think that was a good
Do you
time
remember
for
the Bill
him.
Hicks bit?
Yeah.
The Bill Hicks bit about that.
No.
He's like, you want to go up to Jackie O with a pendant of a rifle? Go, just thinking of Jackie. Or just thinking of Jack.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
remembering Jack.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Here we go. Boom.
What does a fascist mean?
A fascist?
It means you are a far right authorization on ultra-analytic. Oh my God! Ultra-analyst, analyst, political ideology movement characterized by dictator leadership, centralized autocracy.
Autocracy! It's the most American thing I've ever heard. It's too good.
Our school systems have failed us.
Totally.
Militarism, forcible suppression of opposition. So I don't know what that means, bro. I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck a fascism is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Benito Mussolini and Giovanni Genitile and Jason Stanley. Like, who the fuck are these people, bro? Never heard in my fucking life. What is an example of a fascist? Yo!
Oh, God Almighty! Who needs a Department of Education, really?
Yeah, clearly. I mean, clearly, a degree from Oklahoma, a high school diploma from Oklahoma, will have the same value as one from California.
Definitely.
Or Washington, Oregon.
Yeah, I don't think it's worthwhile asking him to read a book, because clearly he couldn't. Like, you'd need to teach him to read first, and then he could read a book.
Look, he clearly watched Sesame Street, which is more evidence that we need to keep it for sounding out words.
Donated $5.
It's just that English is
Reminder
hard.
that streamer and friend of the show DJ Che wrote that definition, and is an all-around based person on top of being a faithful Wikipedia editor.
Oh, DJ Che is came up with the... Hang on a minute. So DJ Che is a regular viewer of mine. Hello there. And apparently, according to the voice thing that just happened, and thank you for the donation, is a Wikipedia editor who came up with that definition of fascism, which is pretty dope.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
It would definitely apply to the Trump administration.
Yeah.
A self-deprecating joke some contestant on Jeopardy said. One f***ing guy. Because I guess there's nothing else important going on that they could cover on the news. They literally made this into a fake phenomena so they can on young men. Meanwhile, Democrats are spending millions of dollars trying to win back young men. Oh no.
But wait, pause. I am confused by the energy here. She was mocking them in the first part of the video for spending money on trying to understand men because they were treating them like they were some sort of foreign species. And now she's like, Republicans, what are you doing? Democrats are spending $20 million to understand men. She's emotionally all over the place. There's no consistency here.
I think this one might be a wig. Septum piercing.
The first time she wore it, you didn't get it?
Well, no, because the other one looked like a proper, like she'd coloured her hair or something.
No, but she wore this wig before when she was pretending to be the person taking notes. When she, because she was like, okay, I need to do a manic pixie girl look for part of my audience. I need to do hot librarian for part of my audience.
Right.
I need to do wholesome mommy for another part of my audience.
Mommy
so these
Milky,
are all just
Mommy
characters.
Milky.
Mommy milkers, yeah. And so these are just characters. These are her stripper costumes.
Yeah.
She's changing her costumes mid-show,
She's doing
to get more money.
She's doing OnlyFans, but with extra steps. She has to put on like a little play as well for some reason.
Yeah.
Leaving us in droves. How do we get them back? Don't worry, I got this. Hey, you fat, lazy, Cheeto dust-covered slobs. F you. Nice. Thanks. I love you. I love you too.
See? She's just doing OnlyFans. She's just doing shit OnlyFans.
Okay, wait, if you had sex with yourself, would that be incest?
That's true. I think I asked that question before, yeah.
But anyway, that's the fantasy she's, again, oh my god.
Because actually, I know why it was as well. So I showed a picture of myself from my college days. Young, skinny, beautiful thing. And I said I would absolutely fucking wreck him. And I would. I will absolutely bust his back doors open. Telling you. I mean, he probably wouldn't be into it, so look, it probably wouldn't happen. But I'm just saying.
You know, he's still like what 20 years away from admitting his own bisexuality.
Yeah, pretty much, or even just realizing what the fuck anything is. He didn't know.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, he had no idea what the fuck he was doing. I still really don't, but he definitely didn't. That guy was a fucking idiot.
Also, this is another thing too. It shows, tying this back to Lauren Southern. It's ridiculous that Lauren Southern was as influential as she was, considering she didn't know anything but what the fuck she was talking about.
Yeah.
And now that she's gone through life and gotten some experiences, all the things that she was saying in her youth have basically been disproven by her actual lived experiences. Because she's had terrible experiences with men in the right-wing movement and in the trad wife.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But it doesn't, unfortunately, she doesn't seem to have learned anything from it. She hasn't changed her opinions based on, literally, as you say, everything she's ever preached has been total bollocks and has never worked out. But for some reason, she's still, like, on the same train.
Yeah, you gotta, hey, grifter's gonna grift.
Yeah.
Young men living home with their parents increasing? Yes. Is it because they're lazy bums and just want to order DoorDash all day? No. And also, they're not paying for DoorDash, Tommy. They're financing it. Come on.
Let me pause this.
Get with the times.
Sorry, I'm just, you know, what is interesting, if you do a meta-analysis, once you kind of like let the idiocy flow over you, I guess, which is where I am, and I start to do a more meta-analysis of this, right? She could have picked anyone criticizing men from the conservative movement. Andrew Tate craps on men all the time. Anyone in that community, you know, there's a lot of men who will be terrible to men. But who does she pick to be the voice of the conservative right criticizing men? Two women.
Her competitors, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. And so, you know, here, she can't stop demonizing women. Even when she's like, oh my God, you're so close, June. You're so close to realizing that the right is a toxic cultural morass of things that just end up creating emotionally damaged boys and men, because this is how you talk to them. But you're going to spend your time shitting on Democrats instead of calling out your own side. Because you're weak.
Yeah, they're just her competitors in the yummy mummy fucking conservative wank fodder Olympics.
But it's important that, you know, she is a pick-me. Like, women are terrible.
Well,
you guys are the real victims. And, you know, like, here's an example of more women that suck.
Yeah.
There are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash. And that's why...
Well, you already played this fucking clip. Stop being repetitive.
This is the third time she's played it.
Yeah.
We have declining birth rates. It's time to go out, get a job, breathe the fresh air.
Have either of you tried applying for a job as a young man recently? Or tried buying a house on the salary of one of these young men? Have you experienced the dating market, been on the dating sites as a young man? No? Interesting, okay. Just wondering. Listen, I know the average age of a Fox News viewer is like 70 nowadays and you need to pander to them, but Tommy, you are like 2 years younger than me. You know this shit isn't true. Why are you talking like this? Why are you talking like a fucking boomer? I'm sorry, I have no other word for this, but I hate this like generational pick-me shit. I was born in the wrong generation.
Oh my God.
I'm like...
Generational pick-me from the pick-me.
There's certain kinds of things that are okay to be pick-me, but not the generational thing. Okay, that's not the grift. Stop it.
Wow. I actually, see, you know what? I was right. Like, I don't know if it's because there's not as many views and shitting on Democrats now, or what it is, you know, like oftentimes when political parties get power, after enough time, their divisions start ripping them apart, right? Yeah. I don't think I've ever, and to be fair, we don't watch a lot of Shoes content, thank goodness, but this is the most criticism I think I've seen her direct at least in the direction of the right, but of course she has to soften it by hating on women and questioning their intelligence, as opposed to seeing that this is a wider discourse on the right.
And notice, though, it's never criticism of Trump.
Oh, never. No, God, no. Not Daddy.
No.
Those other young people. And you know what? She's not like those other young people. Not all young people can afford a nice nose job and lip filler and get a cushy job on Fox News based entirely on merit, I'm sure.
Okay, what did you get on merit? What did you get on merit, June? Wow.
Kitty got
Honestly, you shit on women to make yourself money. That's not talent.
The main problem with this brain-dead, boomer-ass take is not only is it cringe, but it's completely divorced from reality. This slop is specifically designed for people who paid like
Oh, completely divorced. So we're back to Lauren Southern. Oh!
$5 for a fucking house. And listen, not all boomers, okay? My parents are boomers. They are lovely people. A lot of
Your parents are not boomers. Your parents are Gen X, surely.
Who knows? Her parents might be 60 right now. You don't know what she might have been a surprise.
Yeah, well, maybe. But like, yeah, I suppose they might be boomers, then I guess. Yes. Yeah, well, she is in her 30s, so if they were in their 30s, 50, yeah, they might be born in the late 50s, early 60s, maybe. Okay, okay.
You guys are boomers, but when the baby boomer generation sends its people, it is not sending their best. They are not sending you. They're sending people who have lots of problems. They're bringing the housing crisis. They're bringing wage stagnation. They're falling for AI-generated photos on Facebook. But some, I assume, are good people. But my god, I truly believe they do not understand how good they had it. They could support a family on a single income. A single income from a job that didn't require a college degree. Their leaders didn't prostitute away their economic future for some...
Pause. No, they could not. White men in the 1950s could support a family on a single income because women weren't allowed to work, or if they were allowed to work, they made shit money and then they had to quit when they got pregnant. And black people and brown people were paid substandard wages to do the worst jobs that white people wouldn't do. So white men saved all the best jobs for themselves. And the government handed out free money to build houses for white people to flee the urban areas. So no, this wasn't an ideal era where everybody could provide for their family and have 2 cars and a house on a single income. It was white men at the expense of everybody else.
Indeed. Hello there, Story Girl. Everyone go and follow Story Girl. Otherwise, I will strike down upon you with furious vengeance, and you will know that I am the Lord. To quote Samuel L. Jackson, quoting the Bible.
Cheap plastic shit from China. They inherited the greatest economy known to man, and they pretend it's a paradise that they earned. I just don't understand, like, why don't boomers and spiritual boomers like Tommy Lauren see people struggling and go, wow, I wish I could fix this. They should have it better than I had it. And you wonder why so many millennials and zoomers don't want kids. I want to make the world a better place for my children. I want to make the world a better place for my children. Ugh. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you spoiled brat. Children. Not happening.
Well, look at what young women have to choose from.
Wow, a potted history of American motherhood. That definitely happened. Brilliant. Awesome.
Pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's the same fucking clip!
Look, she's got to crank those minutes out. She's got to find content.
Yeah, it's got to be exactly or roughly half an hour. Always.
Problem in America, but it's the feminization of men.
Young men are becoming lazy because they're becoming feminized. So they're becoming lazy because they act more like women? What did she mean by this, chat? I know there's like a decrease in testosterone or something happening, but men are moving right-wing all over the world. Does that correlate with the feminization, or, I mean, there are...
When she says all over the world, she means just the western bit that she's checked?
Yeah, and also, we're talking about disproportionately white men, although I don't want to say that it's not in black community or Hispanic communities, but we were talking about the kinds of guys who would join the KKK 100 years ago.
Yeah. Apologies. I'm a bit yawny.
Suspiciously a lot of far-right femboys, so maybe. But here's the thing, Tammy. There is absolutely no evidence that young women want to start families more than young men. None. In fact, all the data says the exact opposite. According to Pew Research, 64% of women younger than 50 say they just don't want to have children.
Wait, where did she get this video from? Who produced this for her? I've never seen her put in a clip like this before.
I don't know. Presumably this is from somebody else's video, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it must be.
She's just spliced it in there.
Yeah.
Rather than doing her own graphic.
Up, like articles and shit, you know,
Yeah.
like just screenshots. This is way too sophisticated for her content level.
Yeah. According to Pew Research, 64% of women younger than 50 say they just want to have children. No reason. They don't want to have children. They just don't want them. Versus 50% of men.
That's not true. Do you want me to find the real data on that?
Go for it. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
open to that, certainly.
Reason they just don't want them. First, 50% of men who say the same. Another study by Archbridge Institute shows the same. 63% of women without children said they have no desire.
And she's literally reading the thing, word for word.
Yeah.
She's not even like giving her own like analysis of this. She's just reading the thing that somebody else put on a video of like B-roll footage of these people definitely doing office work, looking intently at paper.
Have a child, while only 50% of men said the same. For men, the most commonly cited factor was personal finance, but among women, the strongest reason not to have a child was their desire to maintain their personal independence. Basically, they don't want to give up their brunch and mimosa.
Well, no, not just brunch and mimosas, like personal freedom. So, ability to do anything, frankly. Also, what's wrong with wanting brunch and mimosas?
This is how June. Okay, I just like the level of deception here is like skyrocketing. So, this comes from a Pew Research article entitled "The Experiences of U.S. Adults Who Don't Have Children."
Right.
So 57% of adults under 50 who say they're unlikely to ever have kids say a major reason is that they just don't want to. And so you're talking about here, they're interviewing people who are here. The reasons for not having children or being unlikely to ever have them differ between older and younger groups.
Right.
The top response for those aged 50 and older is that it just didn't happen, while those in the younger groups are more likely to say they just don't want to have kids. And then there is, to be fair, there's this women younger than 50, so are especially likely to say they just don't want to have children. But that is a huge swath of women, you know, so when we're talking about women who are 49, yeah, when you're 49, you probably don't want to have kids at that point. So she's presenting this as sort of like, this is what women in their 20s are saying. They just don't want to have kids, as opposed to like women who made the decision, you know, under 50.
Yeah. Also,
versus women who are over 50.
Yeah, there are also, again, the way it's worded, the personal freedom. Does that not include financial freedom?
Mm-hmm.
Because kids are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like the world is dying.
Yep.
There are wars and shit. The climate's getting fucking worse. The economy is perpetually fucked and doesn't seem to be getting any better anytime soon. And Nazism's on the rise. Yeah, I can understand people not wanting to have kids. Like, I personally have always never wanted to have kids. But I've never not wanted to have kids more than I currently don't want to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that. And I think she does too, surely.
Yeah. But I think if you were to take women under the age of 25 who don't want to have kids, they're going to be a much smaller percentage than whatever percentage she presented. Because that cohort she quoted was women under 50.
Yeah, that's a bit broad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite literally a bit broad.
Because by the time you're 36, 37, in your 40s, it's actually quite dangerous to have a pregnancy.
Yeah,
it
although
starts to become more risky to have a pregnancy than an abortion.
True, but also, I mean, it can also include, I suppose, adoption.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you find one on the street, oh no, that's cats. That's a different thing.
Also, cats choose you, so.
True.
They've been ass blasted with propaganda their whole lives, telling them their lives will be ruined, their bodies will be ruined, they'll never have fun again, they'll be miserable forever if they have children. And as someone who has had a children, Best decision I've ever made. 10/10, highly recommend.
Okay, that's good for you. It worked out for you. Awesome. There are loads of people who get, like, hideously depressed and regret it. Although they would rarely admit to regretting it, because, like, that's a gross thing to do. Because, you know, that kid might hear you say that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. No one says, oh, you were the worst mistake I ever made, and I've regretted it ever since. Because that's a monstrous thing to say. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, again, I'm glad you worked with. I think every child should be a wanted child. You know what? I don't want children.
You don't want what,
It's
sorry?
that easy. I don't want every child should be a wanted child. I don't want children.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I could eat a whole one. Still my favourite Muhammad Ali line, and I choose to believe this is a real story of him. He'd been just won the gold medal, 1960 games for the USA, but there was still a colour bar, right? So he was from Kentucky, I think, and he goes into a Louisville restaurant which doesn't serve black people, and he sits down, and they said, we don't serve N-words, hard R. They said, that's okay, I don't eat them, I just want a steak. Fair call, fair call. I want to believe that actually happened.
Would do it again. But yes, this idea that men are the ones primarily responsible for the low birth rates is laughable. We're laughing over here. But honestly, it's not really women or men's fault. There are a lot of factors that play into this. But Tommy, I really gotta ask, is it men or is it you?
This is gonna be the summer of canceling boys. All of my friends are attractive. All of my friends are successful. All of my friends have something going on. Almost every single one of them.
Would you say there are 10 things you want more than men?
1 new vape, 2 lines of coke, 3 drinks from the bar, 4 more lines of coke,
8 baby bells,
and 10 drunk cigarettes.
Have an issue with men. But if all of these women, including myself, are having issues, then I have to think it might not be us. It might be you. It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better.
I think she's just an unpleasant person. I don't think we need to analyse this really much further than she's just a bitch. Like, sometimes that's just true. Sometimes there are bigger issues at play, but I think she's just like a nasty motherfucker. You know.
In the Midwest,
but she's personalizing this when this is a wider discourse on the right. You know, and this is what my objection to, well, amongst my many objections to Julian's content.
Marcus, well, hello there, Marcus Drake. Yes,
Hey,
I am suggesting that Muhammad Ali might have made up some of those stories. Yes,
but they're great stories.
They're amazing stories, and some of them might be vaguely true. And
like
as with all, well, indeed, yeah. My favourite Yogi Berra, of course, was baseball is 90% psychology, and the other half is on the field.
Oh, I liked his one where they went to a pizzeria. And they ordered a whole pie. And whoever it was, waiter or waitress, said, do you want 6 slices or 8? Talking about how to cut the pizza. He goes, oh, you better make it 6. I don't think I could eat 8.
Genius. That was a genius. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, much like all like mythology, though, they're not unimportant stories, even if they're not true. It's what it tells you about the person and what they want you to think. And why they want you to think it. Like with Alexander the Great and the Gordian knot. Didn't happen. Obviously didn't fucking happen. But it tells you a lot about the way in which he wanted to be viewed. He wanted to be seen as powerful and cutting through the bullshit and blah, blah, blah.
This is actually, you're tapping into a theme that I actually teach in my qualitative research class, which is I do a 30-minute lecture on social psychology, like the spotlight effect, the fundamental attribution error, the self-serving bias, the Lake Wobegon effect, and all the ways that we basically tell the narrative of our lives to other people by making ourselves out to be the heroes.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean that people lie when they have like the self-serving bias is I show up for an exam and I do very poorly. And when I get my grade back, I'm like, yeah, but the class wasn't taught very well and the professor was really boring and the content that was on, I was not told what to prepare for, right? But if you fail it, this is the fundamental attribution error. You're a dumb person. You're lazy. you didn't do enough work, right?
Yeah.
So when we fuck up, it's structures. When you fuck up, it's your fault. It's agency.
Yeah.
And I was saying, when you do an interview with people, or if you happen to do focus groups, then don't just look at the data. You can look at the data that they give you, but you can also think about it on this higher level of how is this person presenting themselves to be accepted and understood by other people in the room. It's kind of like a meta level of analysis. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I understood some of those words.
I would highly recommend Paul Bloom's Yale course on psychology. It's an amazing course. I think it's over 20 lectures, but in particular, lectures 16 and 17 on social psychology.
Honestly, go and look up at all of those Yale courses and stuff. Like, there's honestly, you can. I mean, it's not the same as doing a degree because you've got to do all the reading and there's all sorts of work outside of it. But you can learn so much about things you knew fuck all about. I've been watching one about economics and stuff. Like, you get into some really interesting shit, and it's just
100%.
free. It's just all out there. You can go and fucking look at it.
I watched the whole lecture on the Hebrew Bible, and I learned so much. For instance, I learned that Proverbs is stolen from Egyptian wisdom literature. Well, at least parts of it are.
All right.
And so, but it was, I think, the one Professor Christine, someone or other, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Completely changed my view of the Hebrew scriptures. In terms of understanding them and their cultural location, and also how various authors disagree with each other because they're writing at different times in different situations. And so when you put together a book of 1,000 years worth of writing, you're going to get some contradictions.
Yeah, like, it blew my mind. This is one of the things that sort of showed me, like, conclusively that the religion thing was a lot of shit. Not necessarily that God didn't exist. I sort of had to still come to that. But the idea that, it's the... I was firmly of the belief that the Bible was the inerrant word of God. Right, growing up, because that's what I was taught.
Okay, yeah.
So, and then looking into it, and looking into the scholarship on this, and you find out, like, not only was Moses not real, but the bits that he claims to have written were at least 3 different authors.
Yeah.
Like, you can do scriptural analysis on this, and it's obviously not the same person. And I didn't realise, because I hadn't read the whole Bible at this point, that he writes a description of Moses' funeral. And if there's one guy at the funeral who can't describe that funeral, it's the fucker who's dead. It's the main honcho, he can't do that.
My favorite is when Moses describes himself as the most humble man in the world.
That's genius. I do that all the time. And I am the most humble man in the world. In fact. Thank you. Well, firstly, thank you, Turn Left, for raiding in. Everyone go and follow Turn Left, because they do actually good content, unlike the shite I produce. Unless Christie's here, obviously, in which case it's very good. And thank you, Mike Anson, for gifting gifting a membership to Super Tiny Bob.
Aw, nice.
And I didn't even have to piss on him this time. That's a joke me and he get, I'm sure.
Frankly, I think they're trash all over this country.
My friends are successful. Men don't give a shit about that. They'd marry a Walmart cashier if she was nice to them.
I think men between the ages of 20 and 30.
Again, the idea that men are a monolith. Some men are attracted to power and success. That's a thing that some people are attracted by. I think it's a bit fucking vain, but it's a thing. Yes, some men would marry a cashier. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with being a cashier or marrying a cashier. But the point is that some people are, like, attracted. Like, I get why people would be attracted to, I don't know, Hillary Clinton or some shit. Like, she's a successful, powerful person. Like, I get that. Yeah. I don't personally see it, but whatever. That's your fucking bit. It's oh god. They'll do it's one of the biggest rage bait pieces of shit you get on the internet now, where they'll say, men don't find this attractive, and it'll be a picture of a woman, and maybe she has tattoos or coloured hair, or just some unconventional thing about her. And I'm like,
rings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, septum ring, all of that shit. And you're like, well, firstly, some men are attracted by that. Let alone the fact that they're not there to be attractive to you. They're there as individual human beings with their own fucking lives and shit. They're not there to make your dick hard. Secondly, men are attracted to 1,000,001 things. If the internet has taught us anything, it's that literally everything is attractive to somebody. Up to and including, like, feet and inflation stuff. I don't even know what the fuck that's about, but some people like to be in a balloon. They like to be in a balloon. Some people like to have butt stuff done. Some people like fucking cock and ball torture, like crazy shit. Everything you think is disgusting and weird and mental, someone's into it. So it doesn't matter what you look like, what shape you are, what age you are, what gender you are, someone finds you attractive. I promise you that. Trust me, people have sat on this face, okay?
Yeah.
I know. Go on, sorry.
I remember a friend of mine, because I don't know if it was a discussion about the incel thing or just life in general. And he said, he was in his 30s, early 30s at this point. He said, I remember when I arrived, like my first year at university, and I was still a virgin. I was thinking, oh my God, like no one will ever have sex with me. And I just wish I could go back to that young version of myself and pat him on the shoulder and says, tell him, you have so much to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. There's a whole I was terrified. I wasn't a virgin when I went to college, but I was terrified. I was like, oh God, all of these people, it's crazy, and oh man. And actually, it was just fucking awesome. Again, the smorgasbord of life exists. Experience it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah. Basically, get your fuck on. Unless that's not your thing. Because again, some people are into not fucking.
Yeah,
cool.
Exactly. Don't get your fuck on if that's not your jam.
Exactly.
So, quick question. How much longer is this? Because it's like just gone past 10 and it's a school night for me. I'm having fun, though. This is the problem. It's been really good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're nowhere near finish. We're halfway through.
Of course not. All right, should we finish listening to her berate Tony Lauren and then see if she does the same for Andrew Tate, which of course she fucking won't.
Should we go 1.5? Let's speed this shit up.
Okay, for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Not film time, our time.
Yeah. Okay.
30 are not ready, in most cases, for marriage, are usually not ready to be husbands and fathers.
That's a cultural issue. So, okay.
No, I would actually, back to your point, I think it's a biological thing.
So let me get this straight. Men are all trash and won't commit and won't leave mommy's basement, and they're destroying the birth rates. But also young men are biologically incapable of commitment and being parents. What? But wait, there's more. She also believes women don't have to...
Okay, well, if men are biologically incapable of that, why were they ever doing that? Because, like, you seem to be suggesting that this is a modern problem. Are you suggesting that we've evolved past being able to get married? Because that's one of the most stupid things I've ever heard. And that is what you seem to be suggesting.
I think she just really hates Tommy Lauren. And when she saw that clip on Fox, she decided to make this whole video just to shit on her.
Like I say, she's competition in the...
Yep.
Being jerk fodder for conservative fucking divorced dads and incels.
To bring anything to the table. And as a woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money. But I don't think a man needs to
go to war. Suck my dick.
Get something out of it to be a manly man, a protector, and a provider. If you think you need to get something out of it, I quite frankly don't consider you a real man.
Never before in history have women demanded so much and offered so little. So before we get deeper into this retarded, manufactured, stay-at-home son narrative, let's check the Facebook comments of this Fox News video.
Honestly, the use of the R word is the clearest example of how we've regressed as a society.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the stupidest people thinking they're being, like, edgy or funny or whatever. It's just sad. It's just very sad.
Video because I am really interested to see what, like, the typical Fox News viewer thinks about this. If the women are anything like these two, I can hardly blame the men for staying home and not wanting to date them. Blame, blame, blame. These two women have a combined age of 93 and they have 0 children between both of them. You both have repugnant personality types, so listening to this was like male birth control to me. My goodness! Boomers are ruthless! Bunch of sissies. I served 6 years, 2 years in Southeast Asia after Vietnam was over. When I was 18, rent was $450 and I could afford to get my own place. She's so spot on. Nothing screams I'm a loser run from me than a guy living at home in his parents' house with his 12-year-old boy's bedroom decor at age of 30. Thank God we raised our sons to be men, who grew up, lived on their own, found their soulmate, got married, bought a beautiful home, and started a family. I was out the door at 18, worked on the assembly line at Dodge and in the Air Force at 19, never went back home. I can't relate to this. Yes, we know you people can't relate. We know. But the world has changed. Why can't you people get this through your heads? I will never let my son stay home. I'm trying to push them out of the nest. Okay, I really gotta ask, is this an Anglo thing? Immediately kicking your kid out when they turn 18 years old? My Mediterranean mind cannot comprehend this. And honestly, why the f would a man leave home, leave his mother's cooking, for a woman—
Oh God, so you're not a wasp?
She plays one on TV.
Suave.
Why would a guy leave his mother's cooking? Is to be an adult?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why if there are financial restrictions, that's fine. But based on that, he should never leave home until he can find him a wife who can be the mommy he can fuck.
Well, to quote the great Roger Daltrey, substitute you for my mom At least I'll get my washing done. Fact.
Great. Yeah.
Woman who probably can't cook. Not me though. Personally, I can cook amazing homemade meals. I'll have you know I am a great trad wife.
Oh, you're disgusting. Who microwaves fucking chicken tendies? You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead.
This is like why Americans are just like, you know, dying of obesity related or like, yeah, related diseases.
Although it's not as bad as Americans making tea in the microwave, and that's a war crime.
Oh, when my mom tried to make me a cup of tea in the microwave, my expression.
Honestly,
she turned around after she filled a cup up with this from the faucet with water.
Oh, you fucking animals!
I'm not even started yet. Then she put in the tea bag, and then she stuck it in the microwave.
Honestly, we need to invade and liberate America because it needs to be. I feel ill. I feel genuinely sick.
Yeah, and when she turned around and looked at my face, she's like, "Is that not how you do it?"
Honestly, I'd walk out. I'd walk out there. I wouldn't even say anything. I'd just leave.
Bone apple tea. Now, unfortunately, Tommy Lauren wasn't the only one pushing this stupid lazy young men go get a job bullshit. Mike Johnson did it referencing 29-year-old men playing video games all day. Steve Scalise did it with 35-year-old men playing video games all day. And just the other night,
you can. Who makes tea like that? Americans. Or all Americans do this, apparently.
But Sybil, if you have to remember that the electric kettle has only just recently been introduced into American homes. Like when I grew up, we never had an electric kettle. The first time I saw an electric kettle was in my early 30s when I moved to the UK.
You've got to look at a gas cooker that you can do the old school like whistling kettle.
Yeah, but the people who don't that's not how they boil. That's probably how they would boil it, is on an open pan. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. That's the way it was done for centuries. Put it on a fire.
Yep.
Boil water.
But no, an electric kettle is like, oh my God, this is an amazing thing. Like, why didn't I have this my whole life? It was a revelation to me.
Yeah. If someone made me a microwave cup of tea, I'd have to issue a fatwa.
Yeah, I don't know if it's okay for heating the water because you don't heat the water, you boil the water so you can scald the leaves if you're making black tea. Or bring it up to just a boil and then let it back up a little bit on the fruit teas. But a black tea, you have to scald the leaves to get the full flavor out, which is why you bring it to a roiling boil, and then you scald the leaves when you pour it in and let it cool.
Oh no, she's not married to Ahmed Skeptic 255. She broke up with him years ago.
Or he broke up with her.
Well, yeah, okay, yes, okay.
And then he started dating someone who was like, I don't know, commenting on the video of someone who looked like her but like 5 years younger. Do you remember that?
It's vaguely, yes. It was a long time ago, but yeah. Yeah.
Saw this on my TV again.
A Wall Street Journal headline got our attention. The new dream job for young men, stay-at-home son. It's a phrase that's taken off since 27-year-old Brendan Lee.
That's not a job, though. Why describe it as a job? That's just where you live.
Yeah, but like, why is it if you're a stay-at-home wife, that's supposed to be the highest thing you can aspire to? But if you're a stay-at-home son, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Because the woman is doing labor and getting nothing in return. So that's valuable, I guess.
Yeah. What's this?
Exploitation.
The tap that does it all. 100%, 100-degree boiling, filtered, chilled, and still sparkling water. Hang on, you can get
we have one of those at work.
Boiling water out of a tap?
Yeah, and sparkling water.
Oh, that's mental.
You
Am
have
I
to
okay with
press
that?
it and turn it to get different access to different parts of it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I suppose I'd try it and see if it tasted any different. I don't know. I'd be wary. I'd be like a cat approaching a thing it's never seen before. Just sort of like wary and like maybe I'd sniff it, see if it was like gonna kill me.
EO won $59,000 on Jeopardy, and he has a master's degree in political science, but he's unemployed. Grow up, get a job, get a wife, build a family.
Just get a wife, bro. Just get a job, bro.
Oh, get a job? Yeah, just get a job. Why don't I strap on my job helmet and squeeze that into a job cannon and fire off into job land where jobs grow on jobbies?
The term welfare queen must have fell out of fashion with Republicans, because it seems even they know the approved, safe demographic to go after now. Because it's very obvious what demographic they are talking about when they say young men in their basements playing video games. This just get a job lazy attitude is not surprising, but it's especially funny coming from Fox News of all places. Fox News that spends so much time yapping about immigrants taking American jobs. Fox News will talk for years about how Americans are being screwed out of the workforce. But when this issue manifests itself in Gen Z, suddenly it's a moral failure. The fact is, a lot of American jobs held by men are being lost to automation, offshoring, and yes, cheap foreign labor. Companies and billionaires would rather have cheap labor that they can essentially abuse, not pay fair wages to, just good little worker drones who won't unionize, rather than hire American workers for a living wage. The cheaper the labor they hire, the more money they make. I remember when Bernie Sanders called open borders
pro-union?
What was that, sorry?
What? Is June pro-union?
Possibly.
Well, it sounds like it based on what she just said. Did you hear it, or is it going too fast?
Possibly, yeah. I also was reading something.
Wind that shit back.
But all I'll say is, when it comes to the Civil War, was she pro-union?
No.
No.
Koch brothers conspiracy.
Although she does have an American flag behind her, I guess, but it's all right after the fact.
Borders. No, that's a Koch brothers proposal, which says essentially there is no United States.
But it would make a lot of global poor richer, wouldn't it?
And it'd make everybody in America poor. Then you're doing away with the concept of a nation state.
Where'd that guy go? A lot of these jobs being taken are jobs traditionally held by men, like construction and factory jobs, manual labor work. But it's not just manual labor jobs, it's also the tech industry and business industry, which are careers also mainly held by men. There are many...
She calls herself a socialist. Well, the word doesn't mean anything then, clearly.
Yeah.
Many examples of this, such as Microsoft recently cutting thousands of American workers while requesting 14,000 more H-1B workers this year. Some of those job positions include data scientists, which are 70% men, software developers, which are 80% men, and electronic engineers, which are 90% men, and many more like that. Another example...
But this is what, like when the Elon Musk and what's rhymes with cake? Vivek
Ramaswamy.
Yeah, you're all too stupid. Like, basically, you guys shit on colleges and universities all the time and attack them and go after them. And you make college too expensive to afford, or you have to go into debt that you pay until you retire if you want to get a degree. And then you wonder why you don't have enough data scientists and you have to look around the world for other ones.
Yeah.
It's just the idiocy of the problem isn't H-1B visas. It's the policies of Republicans businesses who want workers, but don't want to invest in the roads or the schools or the clean water or anything else that actually provides people with the basics that they need and the training and the education they need to do those jobs.
Yeah. Fun fact, and I will put asterisks next to the word fun, I think, on this one. Because the reason the Yanks don't have kettles is because they're 120 volt outlets, whereas we have 240 volt outlets. This means the power output is halved and takes twice as long to boil.
Oh, I think they might have fixed that because they're starting to sell them now, or maybe they just make them in smaller. They don't do 1 liter ones. They might only do half a liter, so it doesn't take as long. But that is interesting.
America, Skiller show.
Of this was Tesla, where roughly 15,000 American employees were fired in April 2024, and many were replaced with H-1B visa holders. On Twitter, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy tried to chalk this up to these immigrants just simply being the best and the brightest. Yeah, okay. You're paying them less for longer hours.
Okay, but what about who's in charge of the federal government that issues these H-1B visas?
Yeah.
Any word for criticism for that person, maybe? No? Okay.
And more work, and they're willing to deal with it in order to stay in the country. It's coercive, exploitative, and, dare I say, not very America first. When conservatives confronted Elon Musk for this last year, he told somebody, and I quote, "Take a big step back and f yourself in the face. I will go to war on this issue, the likes of which you cannot possibly comprehend." So when it comes to replacing American workers...
Yeah, but to be fair, he was off his fucking nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was K-hole to fuck.
Well, look, the same people who are probably in June's audience are also buying Tesla stock, and the guy is investing money, well, not doing it very well, on the premise that he's going to eliminate basically all truck drivers from the economy and all taxi drivers. Who do you think has those jobs, June?
Yeah. Elon.
And they're buying his stock and helping him give the capital to do those things.
Yeah. Elon is, to quote one of the, I can't even remember which rapper it was, Elon was as high as giraffe pussy. Fair call.
I just watched a clip from House, and I didn't realize this seems kind of edgy now. I don't know how they got away with it with the censors, but one of the characters said, "I think he's been taking drugs," and like, how do you know? Like, because we went to his house and I ate something, or whatever, and now I'm tripping balls.
Tripping balls, love it. Authentic dialogue.
Yes.
In manual labor with cheap foreign labor, it's deport, deport, deport. But when it comes to replacing his American workers with cheap foreign labor, it's f yourself in the face. Interesting. There's also affirmative action and DEI, which are other things Fox News always pisses and shits about. But suddenly, when the conversation is about Gen Z men, the demographic of people who are victims of these things, suddenly these things just like don't exist anymore. Then it's, oh, young men are all just lazy. They just want to be in their parents' basement ordering DoorDash and playing video games. But it's not just the brown people taking your jobs. I'm not beating the allegations with this one. The brown people are not taking your jobs, okay?
You are racist, though.
Yeah, but she is a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is racist.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. They're just cheaper. Aim upwards. But it's not just the brown people taking your jobs. It's the women, too. Many of the dying industries are male...
I can't even be bothered.
She's horrible, isn't she?
It's just what you taught. Women are taking your jobs. Well, I mean, they exist. So it's not just America first, it's just men first, is it?
Well, it's the assumption that men are entitled to jobs, and when women get them, they're stealing them from better deserving men. Not that women are out competing them.
All women are DEI hires.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
These guys are owed jobs. They're entitled to jobs, and if they don't get a job, it's because someone else stole it from them.
Yeah, I'm done. I can't be bothered.
Where are all the men's? Like, why don't you say men are stealing women's jobs?
Well,
Yeah,
they
I
have
don't see
been
that
for
complaint.
fucking millennia.
Yes.
But there we go.
Basically, as soon as women were able to compete with men, we started to get higher. We graduated from high school. We start college. We're more likely to finish college and more likely to get a graduate degree. And it's because of taking time out for having kids that ends up having a bigger impact on like women's long-term financial success. It's not because women are less competent and they're getting DEI hired. It's we're more competent, but then we have to take time out of it to like do free labor, raising the next generation of workers to be exploited.
Yeah. Amazing. Pick me, bitch.
Yeah. There's a big debate about electric kettles and wattage in the chat. Well, it's not a big debate, but there's comments.
There's a debate. Yeah, no, Sean has just the biggest pick me ever. It's embarrassing.
She's awful. She's so awful. Yeah. Thank you for welcoming me back from my hiatus with this shite.
You're very welcome. Well, next time, don't have a headache. Because that's a thing you can choose to have or not have, clearly.
All right, I think we need to end on a palate cleanser, though.
Oh, well,
and
okay. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I think a short, cool, good one would be, just because it's a little bit wholesome, is the video that I played for you, Quality Announcements. Oh, or Sit Down to Pee. But I think he has a terror boner after this. There's so much good stuff that I sent you, Kevin.
Right, but you've got fucking ill. What do you want from me?
Yeah, no, that's all right. Okay, just do Quality Announcements then, because it's wholesome and nice. And it'll only be like a minute.
Okay, Quality and how far back am I scrolling?
Oh, just not very much at all. It's like the first video link to Instagram.
Is it? Oh, hang on.
It's above oi oi.
Oh, okay. Oh, Quality Announcements. Oh, okay, yeah. Right, I'm with you. Right, so it's... Oh, we're watching rugby, which is...
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Sound up.
Yes.
No copyright problems with this one.
Good. 1 second. Now I have to do the thing. 1 second. Bosh. Let's have a look.
Is a Mr. Stuart Atkinson? A Mr. Stuart Atkinson.
Can you read that out, maybe?
To take a read this afternoon. If he is confirmed to report to the country, your wife is waiting in the bar to take you to the baby shower.
It's already good. It's already good.
Yeah.
If anyone has found Mr. Stuart Atkinson, his wife is still waiting in the bar to take him to her sister's baby shower.
his sister's baby shower.
So if you do see Mr. Atkinson, please do hand him in to the authorities. Thank you. Happy to report that Stuart Atkinson is now on his way to the baby shower.
Well done to Mr. Stuart Atkinson, everybody. That's amazing stuff. How fucking absolutely wrecked his marriage now.
Not as bad as the Coldplay couple.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing shit. Poor guy. No, not poor guy. He forgot his sister's baby shower and went to the fucking rugby. And not even like, this isn't even like a big rugby game. This, you can tell this is like some championship or third, fourth tier shit. Like, there's probably only 200 people there. Why are you
And then he like doesn't even come for the first announcement. They have to do a second.
Yeah. Oh no, his wife's gonna beat him to death. Yeah, absolutely. Unbelievable shit. And on that bombshell,
yes,
we shall depart for the evening. This is the thing with baby shower. Like, but there's no news with a baby, is there? Until it happens, what's the point? Why disturb me? I said this to my brother when he announced his kid, and he was like, "I thought you'd be a bit more excited." And I was like, "Well, technically, this isn't really any news. What you're telling me is that you came inside your wife. This isn't news to me. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this information?" Now, I was partly being humorous, but also, there's a certain kernel of truth to it. When the baby arrives, let me know. And I'll pop down and I'll say hello.
Hey, it's a new person. How exciting.
Yeah, right now, what your wife is not even...
bun in the oven.
Yeah, not even slightly fatter than she already was. Yeah, I said it. No, I didn't say that to her. She'd have fucking stabbed me. But yeah, I just, it's technically it's not really news. Tell me when a thing happens, and then we can do something.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
Andy and Puppy, no, the baby shower isn't about the gender reveal. That's a completely different thing. A baby shower is really just it's an excuse to give the couple or a bunch of gifts. You're showering them with gifts. That's the point.
Yes.
So. Yeah, Christy streams are always earlier because Christy's got school nights. She's
exactly.
Got to get up for
Christy's not degenerate filth like you and me, chat.
Yeah.
She's got stuff to do.
I got to be at the office before 9 o'clock to greet a user.
True. And send everyone over to the Surfs. Go and say hello to the Surfs. We haven't been over there in a while. And I will see you upon the morrow, where I plan to go through at least as much as I can get through of Mehdi Hassan versus 20 fascists, which is going to be fucking atrocious, I'm sure, because obviously listen to that title. Enjoy, I guess. What have you got coming up on your channel, Krista?
A visit to you on Friday, I think.
Nice. Perfect stuff. Okay, thank you for coming back. We missed you.
Yeah. It was nice to be, have a vacation and to be traveling, but it's good to be back.
Good. Thank you everyone for listening and watching. Go and check
Your
out
hair
Christy
looks
on the
glorious, Kevin.
platforms.
I didn't say.
Thank you. Well, it is glorious. You're quite right. I'm not even going to be self-effacing about it. No, it is. Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You look like a Viking.
I am a Viking. I've chopped up so many monks today. Honestly, there are several abbeys that are smouldering because of me. You're very welcome. Lindisfarne jokes. You're very welcome.
Yes, it's a Lindisfarne jokes for anyone who's a history geek.
Yes. It's goodbye from me and goodbye from Christy. Say goodbye, Christy.
Goodbye, Christy.
That was racist.
You're racist.
I don't know if that bit got through.